What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? Hey, good evening, everybody. Yeah. It's a Saturday. It's weird. I know. It's a strange thing. Good evening, everybody. My name is UltimatDJz. Welcome into Teaching Track live on YouTube. Here today in what some people are saying, what's that? That's craziness, DJ. You're running a second live? Well, yeah. I was a little bit bored today. I had the day off work, Bubba Joe. I'll tell you a little bit about that coming up. I just had a down weekend where I got a little bit of time to do silliness and shenanigans. And Ripper is here. Ripper is here to do shenanigans with us here tonight as well. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. 90 seconds until we are aired live. My name is UltimatDJz. Welcome into Teaching Track on the YouTubes. Let's see who's hanging out with us a little bit. Battle Droid says, hey, do we get new clues? Yeah, sure, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue tonight. That'd be fine. Hey, what's up? Empty Calories on 33. Gherkin on server 184. Bill's Mafia on 32. Tigara on server 40. It's Hunter on 28. Swagger on 20. What's up over in the YouTube chat here tonight? Juck says, what's up? From 187. Sotac on 28. Bad Boy on 13. What's up? K92 on server 57. Thank you. Mark on 153. Jazzmeister on 167. Matt hanging out in the European server 185. Thank you. Nick on 62. Louis P. server 20. Raging Ginger on 31. Steve says greetings from server 11. 2Q on 51. Welcome in tonight to the show. Appreciate it. Pygmy on 134. Jonathan Wright, server 29. Uriah on server 20 representing here tonight. Thank you. Housekeeping on 16. Mosher on 181. Lord Neelix on 15. Royal Power on 36. Sobex on 24. Hanging out until it's nap time. I like it. Bobby G on 155. Jason Alexander on 73. Wait. Jason Alexander plays this game? He's a Star Trek hero, you know. He is. Big deal. Hey, what's up? OG Elite on 179. Emmanuel on 164. Ivan on 136. Grey Wolf on 11. Gypsum on 41. Kess on 15. King Nemesis on 24. And Edward on server 21. Good evening to you and welcome in. Bubba Joe, we've got your mics potted up. Bubba Joe is joining us. Ripper is joining us. And good evening to both of you, gentlemen. How are you here today? Hi. What's up?
Hey. Hey.
Hi. You know, daggone it if I didn't have a plan for tonight, Bubba Joe. And I come in here and I'm all excited and I tell you how irresponsible and stupid I'm going to be. And Ripper says, well, you can't be that stupid. Not today. Can't do it today. Bubba Joe, so my entire plan goes out the window. So luckily we have a backup plan. And we're going to try to tinker with the backup plan tonight here too. Good evening, Ripper. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hi. Late evening, midnight, just past the stroke of midnight in Germany. Good evening to you guys. Welcome. Appreciate it. Everybody. How are things over across the pond today, Rip? Oh, look.
Actually pretty chill.
Mrs. DJz is calling us live. Now, listen, this is going to be very dangerous. I'm going to answer her call live on YouTube. This could be a very dangerous thing, so don't say anything that you don't want all 17 people listening right now to hear. Oh, we're up to 19. Whoop, whoop. Good evening, Mrs. DJz. How are you, and what can I do for you?
Well, we're cold. We're leaving the wrestling tournament.
Oh, okay. You coming home? Are you bringing foodsies? You bringing yum-yums?
Well, not right now, because I figured since you were playing...
Why do you say it that way? Since you're playing, Baba Joe. Jeez, like, there's no judgment at all in her voice. Did you hear that? All right, since what?
Since you're playing, we were going to go let him play with Connor for a little bit.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're going to go to Connor's house for a little bit, but then I'll bring home pizza or something.
Yay, pizza! Baba Joe, I get pizza tonight. All right.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you for your child's loud mouth.
I said I get pizza tonight. That's great. K92 says, why does your wife sound 19? Haha, because she is. I'm kidding. That's terrible. Not really.
I also look 19.
She looks 19 too, which is even more fun when we go out. How many times do we go out and they ask, "Oh, this is nice. You brought your dad out to eat." That happens. That happens.
Hasn't happened in a long time.
2Q says the judgment gives me shivers. All right, sounds great. We're gonna go. We're blowing things up and irresponsibly spending money. I did not say the last part out loud. That just slipped.
As long as we have groceries and power.
Well, we do have those now, thankfully, after weeks. All right, Mrs. DJz, thank you for checking in, and thank you for the yum pizzas. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you guys have fun. Love you. Oh, she hung up. Okay, she gone. Yay, pizza for Din Din tonight. That's what we're doing. All right,
Pizza's nice.
Yeah, I like pizza. Whoop, sorry, wrong button. Okay, let's get into the game. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the show. My name is UltimatDJz, and we're here to do shenanigans tonight, Rip. So my original plan here tonight was to definitively, once and for all, prove how scoring in territory capture works. Sadly, Bubba Joe, that's not going to work for tonight. I'm going to have to schedule that for another time. I just thought that there would, golly, gee willikers, be an opportunity for me to score here tonight, and that is not going to be the case, it appears. So, because I need a tier 1. I need a tier 1.
You know what happens when you assume.
Mm-hmm. I become a genius. I test a hypothesis, and I become a genius. But that's not going to work out here tonight. Now, I will tell you, here is a sneak peek on what we are going to be doing as far as testing our theory for scoring in territory capture. I have dropped my tag, and what I will be doing is running a couple of tests, Bubba Joe. All right, there's been so much controversy over how territory capture scores, right? Ships, counters, timers, nodes, ships in dock, all this other stuff. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, and if somebody just had that big complete list, if somebody can send that to me, what we want to do, let's go ahead and do our prep tonight. Right, Bubba Joe? Let's do our prep. So let's find a tier 1 territory for tomorrow at noon. Somebody had posted it up in the chat. Here we go. Let's look for Quema. All right, let's find Quema. So you guys know this map better than I do. Let's find Quema. You guys point me in the broad general direction. And once we find it, we're going to reach out to that alliance. We are going to ask them, Bubba Joe, if I can join their tag. Now, why might I want to do that, Bubba Joe? Let's set the stage. Why do I want to join the tag of the alliance who owns Quema if we're wanting to test all things?
Well, I don't think you do. I think you want to be on your own, wouldn't you?
You would be correct eventually. But I need to join this alliance so that I can reload into their system first. All right? Yes, I need to join this tag first so that I can reload in first, okay? And then, that's right, K92 says you got to move your base in. So once we're going to move the base in, then, Bubba Joe, then we'll drop, okay? And that way tomorrow, when we are ready to conduct our own screen testing, then I will have a base there so I can move ships around. We can watch the timer of my one-man alliance. All right, we can watch the scoring. Where the heck is Quema? I feel like I've been scrolling around for 7 years. Yes. Well, you say shield before I drop in. I may do that. I may not. We may do a little bit.
It was nope.
You're
west.
You're probably a little behind.
I am a little behind. It's
give me a geological land marker here.
Center east. It's just in from the coast.
Okay, just in from the coast. Quema. Still
a little more north.
Adia.
Now go a little west. Because it's a territory 2 in from the corner there.
Tegon. Wait, it's a territory 2? It needs to be.
No, it's a territory 1.
Oh, okay.
It's a territory or two in from the corner.
Oh,
Now
this is
you're
ridiculous. This is just stupidity. All right, let here's what we're gonna do. I completely forgot we had this.
Amazing.
I know, right? I completely forgot we had this. Let's see.
Are you talking about this was gold? This was great.
There we go. Yay! We found it. I know. Thank you. Sean says, just use the daggone search bar. You are the reason I use the search bar, sir. Thank you. All right. So, I know. Thank you. All right. So here it is. Storm is the alliance. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to, first thing we got to do is we got to reach out to this team. And, let's see. We're gonna have to find who we can get into here. All right, it says reach any Commodore. Let's see if I know any of these people. Oh, goodness. I don't know any of them. All right. Anybody in Storm who might be watching? Oh, man, I don't know any of these people. It's going to take forever to get in here. All right. We'll have to reach out, Bubba Joe, but this is the one that I want to join. Okay? This is it. This is the one. So I'm going to...
You could just search for some of their miners and start hitting them. Then they'll reach out to you.
Okay, that sounds like a blast. Let's go. We're just gonna go. I don't want to randomly spam out a bunch of messages, Scooby. But Bubba Joe is right. If somebody's mining Isogen, chances are they're going to be online. So you know, really, what I should have done. See, I'm outside of territory already. What I should have done is bring in like a super teeny tiny ship. That way I can attack them and they won't die. And that way I can just get somebody's attention. That won't kill.
Sure, if you want to do it that way.
That won't kill a Meridian, will it? Does that have the warp range to get into territory? We got to have warp 20 to get in. Yep, that'll do it. I feel like that might kill. Whoops.
Wait,
no, a Meridian's a million.
Kill?
A million, that's right. Okay, so let's fly this puppy in here.
No, that shouldn't kill it.
Yeah. All right, let's fly it in here. Send in the Rialta. No, I can't send in the Rialta. I am outside of territory capture space right now. So,
Well, that's not necessarily a reason not to be able to send a Rialta, but...
Oh, well, I thought a Rialta needed warp 20.
Yeah, but, well, it depends.
Does my Rialta have warp 20? Nope, it's only 16. I mean, I could put Scotty on there. Let's do that too.
Yeah, I mean, my Rialta could get there, I guess.
Ooh, his Rialta could, Bubba Joe. You hear that? He's got like such a better Rialta than the rest of us.
Oh, my Rialta can get there. Really, it's just a you problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
thanks
you
for
go.
turning that on its head. This is not a Scopely problem, people. This is a you problem, okay?
I have actually, by the way, speaking of warp range, I've managed to get a ship to warp speed 60.
Warp speed 60?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's actually amazing. Does it turn you into weird-looking lizards when you fly?
No, it doesn't. No, unfortunately not.
Do you make babies with your captain?
Are you forced to go pick up whales from 1980s Earth?
Oh, yes. Those are time travel jokes. Man, not a lot of people hanging out down here. I hope I can reach somebody who's actually able to invite me. So, let's bring this up here. Monty Python looks to be pretty active. He's got 4 ships here, Bubba Joe. Ooh, but they're all regular ships. He may not be online. Well, we're going to try it anyway. Attack. Actually, you know what? I don't know. My Kira could potentially do damage here. Maybe I should find a different one.
Well, it's damage, but it's not going to kill it.
He's got a...
That one you can blow up. that one is done. That one would die.
That one would die.
I mean, why?
Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay, let's just pick. You know what? There's Mr. You know what? We're just gonna ping them all. Let's just ping them all. There's one. I don't want to do the one with the Botany Bay because it'll die. Nudist says, so what are they doing? I mean, obviously they're mining isogen, just extremely slowly. Okay, so they've survived both of those. Now, let's send a quick little message. No, don't warp away. Send me a message. Don't leave. I wanted to get you online.
Why would you walk away if someone does that?
Don't leave me. Oh, that's great. Okay.
That was awesome.
All right. I can't type and talk at the same time. Okay, we'll see if he actually answers. I'm pretty sure I know this player too, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I've talked to him in the past. I hope. We shall see. Let's go to another system, Bubba Joe, and see if we can find somebody else who might be hanging out. And we'll see if we can get a hold of them. We'll see if this guy ends up answering. Nope, not yet. It probably would help if I changed my name back. I was hiding earlier today, Bubba Joe. I changed everything. I even dropped my cat avatar. Yeah. I know, Scooby. I changed my name and everything. I am currently operating under the alias of Easy Breezy Cover Girl. It just happened to be what was on the TV at that particular time when I was.
I mean, people seeing that will be like, wait, who is it?
I know. I should. Oh, see, I've never heard of Cover Girl. Oh, it's UltimatDJz. All right, I should put it back. I know. But I was just having funsies today. I actually was hiding. I think that I want to play a game with my server. You know, Bubba Joe, I had we've talked in the past. Actually, as a matter of fact, true story, you're doing this right now. You're doing this right now. You are letting your base be unloaded by players on your server. I was kind of thinking that I might want to participate in the same kind of thing, maybe like a scavenger hunt kind of thing. I was just going to change my name and I was going to go hide somewhere. Oh my God, that is a delicious looking. I should not raid somebody before asking to join their team, right?
No, you should not.
Look at that base.
Not gonna be looked upon
that is a dill-rich base. Oh, we have a problem. Is anybody here who can handle the bot thingy? We've got a bot. Let's see. If I report something.
Oh
boy. Man, I have to click them all independently. Jeez, many Christmas. Well, that's a pain. We're going to need to get a YouTube moderator over here. I have to click them each one? That's terrible. Anywho, I should probably not try to raid this base before I'm trying to get into this alliance. But it is just for science. It is just for science. I just need to wear the tag for tomorrow. Lieutenant Razik says, I'm going to look for your account now. All right. Let's see. Oh, there. We got a message back. Oh, he says, oh, wait. Is that an okay? Yeah, sure. He doesn't believe me or an okay? Oh, yeah, right. Whatever. No, for real. It's me. I'm a cat person. Trust me. All right.
yeah, I'm not sure that's making that any better.
Here. No, that he's not coming in. He's coming in. Ooh, is he coming in to raid this base also? Shall I defend? I will nobly defend. I'm going to die. I've got Picard Beverly Chen. I'm going to die on this one. Come on, get him. He's going to get out before I got to him. See, I was trying to defend you, noble Stormonians. And he handily defeated me. Like, not even a question. It's all right.
Yeah, that didn't end well.
It did not end well. So, yeah, this is, by the way, this is the shenanigans. I don't really have a plan for tonight, folks. We will do the TOS Spock testing. So maybe we need to get Foe or some other large person to come
I mean, it
and
depends.
smack
Like, do
me.
you want like smaller people to attack you or bigger ones? Because that makes a difference for certain
I
things.
think we should do real world testing. I mean, I don't think a level 39 is
Okay.
going to come and try to crack my base.
Fair enough.
I don't think a level 39 is going to. Oh no, my PvP crew's on away teams.
Time to use some speed ups.
I don't
Yeah.
wanna. I don't wanna.
Just do it.
Let me see. Where's Giorgio? Surely to God, she's not on an assignment too. Oh wait, I see her. There she is. Whoop whoop. Okay, Giorgio. Let's bring Khan over. Khan's on a damaged ship. Hi, Cass. Cass. Oh, you're perfect. See if JB's online. He can crack my base. See if JB's on. He can crack me. Oh, hey, by the way, have you been loving this new bug, guys? This seems to only strike me like 58,000 times a day. I'm going to have to reboot my client where I can't change officer crew. You guys seen this one? This one is so annoying. I can't do anything. Obnoxious. Maybe I can try to bring Khan over from here. Hey, thanks, Stevens Aaron. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, so let's resort these guys by attack and stack up on my attack here. Why would I stack? Man, that is stout looking. Why would I stack up my attack here, people? Teaching moment. Take a look at this crew. Why would I stack my attack up? 75,000, Bubba Joe. That's beast mode.
It's nice.
That's nice. Nice. All right. Yeah, Charles says I'm getting that error on iOS. Well, it's all across the board. I'm getting it.
I never had it, so
Oh, it's so obnoxious.
haven't seen that issue yet.
I'm not getting any error, actually. It's not even throwing an error. It just freezes. Won't let me do anything. It's the beginning of the end. I'm going to have to reboot my client here in a moment. But since I had another ship slot, it let me move it. What's up, Next Level Thinking? No, I'll tell you why I'm doing a show tonight. I'm doing a show tonight because I am not doing one tomorrow. Bubba Joe is going to host tomorrow. So there you go. Special breaking news. Bubba Joe's hosting the show tomorrow because I've decided to travel. After this past week, Bubba Joe, I needed to take a little bit of I needed to take a break so badly that I decided to come out here and do an extra stream. Yeah,
That makes complete sense.
I needed to take a break so badly that I'm out here doing a stream tonight. No, me and Mrs. DJz decided we're going to go somewhere tomorrow. I wonder if he got knocked or if he actually shielded. That's the base we were going to come after. I was going to try to defend him.
It's so lame that you can't scan.
I know. I will leave.
I mean, there's actually no.
Look, oh wow!
for that
Hey, you think I can defend against that ship?
Yes, definitely.
What's up, Clyde? How you doing, Clyde? Man, that is a pretty ship. Which one is this one? The Tribune. God, that's big. It's a big one. He's coming after me now. No! I'm just going to run. You know what? I'm going to re-out to peg him. My Rialto should be coming in here in a second. Are they raiding in here? Were you guys already raiding, Clyde? If you were, I'll just go. I didn't know you were actually already raiding. Look, see, there's another one of his tag. Yeah, you watch out. Rialto's coming in for the big one. He's going to lay the hurtin' down. Yeah, I'll give you a hint tonight.
Has anyone come up with the correct answer why you're stacking attack?
Somebody said for Tyler. That is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer.
We're going to do pop quizzes tonight. Listen, maybe, wow, they must be raiding in here. Look, there's like 4 of them. There's Max and Wardod and Clyde. Sorry, if y'all were raiding, I'll get out of your way. I was just coming in. Ooh,
I'm sure they
right.
really wanted it to be streamed as well.
Oh, I should go. I'll go. Sorry. My bad. I'll get out of here. Didn't even think about that. All I came for was for a message, but I have it. Okay, I have it now. So let's. They said to message Storm Kitty. Storm Kitty there, but Storm Kitty can't invite me. Can a Premier invite? Hello?
No.
I didn't think so. Hello, Storm Kitty. I would like an invite to your alliance for 24 hours. I'm running tests and would like to drop a pin on your T1 territory tomorrow at noon as a one-man alliance. Obviously, I will not contest you. We're going to research scoring, but I need to wear your tag to reload into your zone. Would you be willing to accommodate the friendly neighborhood cover girl for some science? All right, we'll see how that goes.
DJ, I got a question for you.
I have an answer.
Did your cat join a gang?
Did my cat join a gang? Listen,
Yes.
It's cold out here. Okay? It's cold. I'm wearing a toboggan because my little ears are cold. Okay?
That's why they're sticking out the top.
It was made for a cat. It's made for a kitty cat.
Okay.
All right.
I found that odd.
By the way, I heard that a new patch now supports all emojis. Can somebody show me how to do that? It's Windows period, right? Whoops, wrong button.
Yeah, it is.
Windows.
It's not. I don't think it's 100% all of them. It's more.
Let's
I think
see.
there's one. Some of the latest Unicode emoji set are not
Yay,
supported.
look, there's musical notes.
They also broke the Star Trek specific ones, so they're no longer displayed as Star Trek specific ones.
Yeah, the phaser and the batleth and all those, they're done, right? Let's see. Storm Kitty says PM Firebird. Okay, see, this is what happens with Alliance diplomatics. PM this person, then you have to PM that person, then PM that other person, and then you can PM this other person, and then you can PM that guy, PM this other person, and then you'll be able to ask somebody what you need. Who did he say? Firebird? Hi, can I have an invite, please? I guess I need to drop my tag first, right? Don't I need to drop my tag before he can invite me? I already created a tag. I am in What's Uppy, Bubba Joe. WSUP is my tag. I think I like it. So I'll bring it back tomorrow. All right, so we've left.
Wow, I'm learning all sorts of new things today, DJ.
Like what?
Your base auto repairs.
After 1 hour. Okay.
Sure. I
So
had no idea.
Yeah, here's all right, Mr. Raider. Here's what happens. When your guns will automatically begin to repair themselves after 60 minutes. However, after 2 hours, what do you get? You get a new emergency bubble, right? That emergency bubble lasts exactly 10 minutes. So someone will have to, I say re-crack, but it's not a full crack, right? You just need to, be able to take some damage. Yeah, you got to be able to take some damage. And then you take the guns offline again. So, yeah, Rialto can reopen it. Any ship really can reopen it. They just, whatever ship it is going to die. Which I honestly don't. I don't really know exactly what the mechanics are behind that because I've used miners and I've used Rialtas and I've used my biggest warship and I don't get it.
Yeah, it depends.
What do you not get?
Depends on how much it is. You do need a warship to crack it again, in a sense.
All right, we do have somebody volunteered to come and crack my base. So thank you for that, Cass. We got somebody that's going to come crack my base, but I've got to move first. Yeah, Cass, I have to give them to you in a second. I've got to move into Quema first. Once I move into Quema, this is where I'm going. If you want to look at your screen, Cass, I'm moving into Quema for my test tomorrow. at least, hopefully, this happens quickly. Let's see. Is he online? Is this going to happen now, or do I need to wait? What platform are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that. I know what he's talking about. By the way, have you guys ever done that? Do you guys ever like text in actual real inflection of your voice? Did you see what I just did? I was just like, oh, like I remembered what he was talking about. I'm like, oh, yeah, that. But even though I'm like full on typing, like I still emphatically speak. It's kind of weird. I do that. Do you do that, Bubba Joe? I'm a weirdo.
No.
Oh, okay. It's just me. I'm a weirdo. I don't have any invites yet, do I? Nope, not yet. All right, so for science, we're just going to wait around. Kess, maybe we have to go somewhere else while we're waiting on the storm thing. All right. Hunter wants to get down to business. He says, listen, I've got questions, cover girl. I've got questions. Why do we need an empty scrapyard for the new Ark? I mean, obviously, I can't tell you that. But Scopely felt that it was important for players not to be stuck behind something that can't be sped up, Bubba Joe, for when the Ark falls. Last time when we had the Frank A mechanics, some players were stuck, unable to participate for several days, and they were unhappy about it. So it appears that Scopely has tried to learn from their past, Bubba Joe, and not have players who are literally stuck behind, a 2-week scrap. So I think that was a nice thing.
I agree.
Yes, I think it was a good thing. All right, Cass, here we'll just go over here for now, Cass, because I don't know when I'm going to get my invite to Storm. Now, here's what we wanted to test. Someone's going to have to remind me what we wanted to do. What we wanted to do was test the captain's maneuver of TOS Spock in a smaller ship behind a tank, right?
Yep.
Is that okay? So, my best tank is probably going to be this. I'm going to leave this right where it is. All right, we're going to pull this out. We'll pull that out, and let's put a horizon. No, I'll put, actually, you know what? Here. What is this? My cavort? Let's do it right here. So TOS Spock. Oh, my God. Okay. I thought he was on assignment, too. All right, so what did we want to do? Bubba Joe, I'm going to let you guys lay it out, okay? You guys can lay it out. What crew do we want on this surveyor that is going to lie behind the tank? All right, we're going to keep the auger in. All right, we might even, just for funsies, actually the Enterprise is probably the wrong one to use, right, Ripper, because we're wanting to test some shield regen, so we probably don't want the Enterprise. Or I could leave the Enterprise and just leave this crew. Okay?
Sure.
Potentially. Well, we could do that. In the chat, Elucer says use Yuki Marcus Harrison on a minor. All right. Yeah, I could do that, but weren't we wanting to test Spock?
TOS Spock, yes.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to use Spock and Harrison? And use some synergy on Spock, maybe? Let's see what he does. Yeah, we could use...
I think Spock... Doesn't Spock need morale?
When defending, TOS Spock restores shield health. Does not appear that his captain's maneuver does. Now, it looks like his officer ability does, but his captain's maneuver does not. Now, it probably would be silly. You know what? I am going to run morale here because that is going to get him to 2. That's interesting.
Yeah, but then you shouldn't use an Enterprise.
You're right. We got to take the Enterprise out. So, all right, let's throw Harrison.
That would be, the ability of the Enterprise is just...
Yeah, it's going to throw off the test. All right, so we'll do this. We're going to stack up defense. I don't have a whole lot of defense available here because I've got them all on assignments. No. There's Keenzer. Really should be throwing Keenzer up there. Yuki and Bones. Okay. So we're still able to get about 40,000 stat points there. Okay. And we're going to switch this over. Actually, it's not the Enterprise. We're going to leave this one. We're going to leave this one as a minor. Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, no, that's fine. We can leave it as a minor, right? And we'll take the Enterprise, and we're going to swap this over to a Sally. Right? Is that okay? Is that cool? Any objections?
Sure.
No crew. All right. So we've got these two ships out. Now, this is where I'm going to need some help, okay? This is where I'm going to need some help. We're going to have to look at the battle log. It looks like we've got Leechy here. Kess, is Leechy in our chat or watching, or do you have communication? Go ahead and let's have Leechy strike my base. If Leechy's listening, or you can tell him. There he goes. All right, he must be listening. What's up, Leechy? Thank you for your sacrifice to our cause. That ship did die. Now, let's take a look at this battle log. Leechy, just give us a couple minutes. We're going to go through and look here, okay? So, first of all, he flew an Explorer. So, Bubba Joe, naturally, it took out the Sally first. Doesn't look like it struggled a whole lot with that. Let's check it out. He went 4 rounds. All right. Harrison did kick in. So, when we look at what the Sally threw back here, right here. Oh, so the defense platforms went first. See, now, this always is confusing to me. I thought, let's educate people. What order does something happen in? Excuse me, hairball. Bubba Joe, I thought the attacker got to fire first.
No.
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 Not always.
When you say not always, is it always backwards? Like, does the defender always get to fire first? Look here, my defense platforms fired. Now, my Sally did not, but the defense platforms did.
No, the defense platforms are always first. Always. That's why you can get into... well, no, that's a lie, actually.
I'm going to move the cat so we can see
It's a bit
more
more
of the battle.
complicated because of how the weapons align. So, station combat is weird. You know, you have all the defense platforms and they have, like, multiple shots, and then if you have, like, an uneven amount of shots between the actual ships, defense platforms are also kind of ships, then the order gets somewhat weird.
Don't mind me. Keep talking. Did you guys hear my timer went off? My timer went off to remind me, Bubba Joe, that I wanted to cycle an away team's assignment out before refresh. Sorry.
That's a good point. I wanted to do that too.
7 minutes. 7 minutes to refresh.
I have to fight against the bug.
7 minutes till refresh, everybody. Whoa, yeah! Woo! This is my favorite screen to see right here. Yes. All right. 8,000 ATA credits. That's 2 pylon BPs right there, Bubba Joe. Super jazz.
I don't get that many.
Because your stats are higher. See, I've got a good bonus. Here, I'll show you what I do. There's Nero and Kirk, and we're going to throw Pan on here. I took your advice, Bubba Joe, and heavily invested into Kirk.
That's the right thing to do.
I took Kirk all the way up to tier 5 on level 3. Nope, I guess I did not. Who was it? Did I do it on Nero? Somebody I took up to, Nero. I took up to level 5, which I hate doing because it really stops really with huge returns. You know what I'm saying? No, listen, here's why I said, I know you have time. Listen, the natural refresh, guys. The natural refresh. Why is that so low? Oh, I activated an EXO last time, too. That's all right. I'm not going to activate an EXO this time because we're doing other stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. No, the reason I said that, I'll tell you why. I had an assignment that I wanted to do, okay? So I let my timer work for me. Here's how I did this, guys. I had an assignment that showed up in the list that I wanted to do. However, the officers that I needed were on another assignment. So in order to reduce the number of speed-ups, right, Bubba Joe, that I was going to have to use, because I knew I was going to have to use speed-ups to free up those officers. So in order to reduce the number of speed-ups, I waited till the very last second. All right, you guys can't see because of my logo. Let me move it. But you can see there, the refresh timer is up in 5 more minutes. That's the moment where I would have lost the assignment that I wanted. So I came in here at the last minute, ran speed ups on the first assignment so that I could free up those officers to put them on this assignment that I wanted back before it went away. And it would have gone away in about 5 minutes. So that's why I did what I did. And here in 5 more minutes, we'll see if there's any new yummies in here for us to look at. Now, anyway, let me come back. Oh, IJ came and killed my other ships. Oh, he only killed one. He just killed the Rialta. All right, so, Ripper, let me come back to what you were talking about here. You're saying that it has to do with the ship's firing pattern as to what actually fires first?
Also, but I haven't been in station combat for a long time. But what I think I remember when I was working on a combat simulator for all of this, station platforms were always first.
Okay. Well, and how many shots do they fire? I've counted 5 shots.
4.
1,
5?
2,
Yeah, could be 5.
3.
It depends on level. Not every level has the same amount of shots. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting 5 shots out of each platform. That's 25 right off the bat.
I think at level 40 they switch from 4 to 5.
Whew. And that's why battles don't go very long. I mean, even on a 25 million power ship. All right. That got heavy. Now, we can see, Bubba Joe, that Harrison absolutely worked. Okay. They did.
I mean, it's technically not, by the way, it's technically not 5 shots. It's technically 5 weapons they have.
Okay.
That is a difference that does impact some things, because if it were 5 shots, then certain abilities would only activate once compared to 5 times, which they currently do.
Let's, whoops, wrong website. Let's show off what Ripper is talking about, because all of this stuff is actually outlined on stfc.space. So let's check out the buildings. We'll just go with Defense Platform A. I have mine to level 43. And here we can see there are the shots, okay? All energy, by the way, if that were to matter. Why would that potentially matter, Bubba Joe? It could matter.
If you're targeting specific energy to either increase or reduce.
There you go. All right, there's officers in the game that can reduce energy or impact energy weapons in certain ways. So 5 energy shots, and it looks like it is that way. Whoops. Let me try to collapse this. So, whoops, don't want that. Whoa, whoa! What am I doing? There we go. Okay. You get those 5 shots. That's right, starting at level 40, because look here. This is level 39. They've only got 4. That's interesting. I've actually never noticed that, Ripper. Never, ever noticed that as you level up these things, they actually give you more. This is why. This is actually why the level 40 guns give you so daggone much power.
Yeah, because you get
look at that.
25% more, like at least 25% more damage.
Yeah, not only are you picking up an entire extra weapon, but you've got all these statistics and all that stuff per weapon. That's why the level 40s goes up so daggone high, Bubba Joe. Never knew that. Wow, Ripper, you're so smart. You genius. All right, let's come back into the game. We do see that Harrison worked, okay? Now, the Sally, let's check what happened with the Sally, because it didn't have time. Didn't have time, Ripper, because here the shield was depleted. He landed a big old shot straight on the hull, and it went. All right, so it's gone. And did he get off another shot? The Augur, but the Augur would not have lost shields. And did the Augur ever lose shields? It did not. So we can't test. So we need to leave the Sally out then, I think is what we need to do for the next one. All right, Kess, let's see if we can get Leechy back. We're going to leave the Saladin dead, but we're going to repair the Augur just so we can kind of see what's going on here, okay? We're going to leave the Sally dead so he doesn't have to fight through that one. Is that an appropriate next test, Bubba Joe?
Yeah.
To leave the Sally out, because we want to try to drive the Augur down to no shields. That's what we're shooting for. So,
but the Coronar may not work very well at doing that.
Ooh, I have an invite. All right, we'll do that here in a minute. Thank you. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Yay! All right. I'm the proud owner of a new tag. Karkin says use the sarcophagus. It has less shields, better for the test. Yeah, okay, Ripper, let me mathematically bounce this one off of you. The reason I'm not so sure about that is because Spock, it's 200% of the defense. Okay, so it's not 200% of the original shield. So that's actually probably a good one. Good idea, Karkin. Let's put in a Sarco. Oh, cool. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, no.
Sarco's going to get hit.
Yeah, no, it won't get hit until after the auger. Let's put the miner ship back, and let's put the Sarco right here. Right, Karkin? Let's take the auger out and put the Sarco here. Does that make more sense? That's right. Looser says change the auger to a Sarco. Okay, so Leechy. Let me attack. Oh, I can't reach that player. Can't attack that player. Why can't I? Can I not hit a level 26, apparently? Okay. Here, let's just tap him.
Probably not.
I didn't want to severely damage his ship, Bubba Joe. I need him at full health to attack my base. All right, so... so I didn't want to have to strike him with my mighty Rialta. All right, so he died
there. He'll get over
it. Now, let's see. He did kill the Sarco. Let's check this battle log, see how it looked. So, we did get Harrison, Spock.
Before you get too far
Spock.
down this road, you should probably make sure you have enough bacon.
What are you talking about?
For the Sarco, that you can repair it multiple times.
Oh, holy crap. That's a great idea. Look, I feel like somebody's going to try to come and get in on my yummies. Just for funsies' sake, we'll go ahead and wait. Oh, the miner stayed alive. Okay, the miner stayed alive. So, okay, never mind. It doesn't really matter. Let's check this battle log here real quick. I'll check, you know what? Yeah, here. I'll start the Baconite. And we should. I think I have a lot of that. I would think. Where is it? Where does Baconite show up? Is that a material? Clyde's coming to take a schwack at me now. What happened? I can't tell if somebody actually hit me. Oh, Cass got my... Oh, you suicide. Okay, never mind. I don't really completely understand what's going on here, but that's okay. All right. Where would Baconite show up? Is it a material? There it is. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I've got 830,000. So
okay.
We're good. We can
just
kill
one? Just wanted to make sure.
We can kill this thing all night long. All right. All night long. All right. Let's check out this battle log now. Let's come back. So we got both of Spock's to fire. So I am curious. I would love to see a critical from the Coronar. Hopefully we got one. Look, there it is. Now, guys, here, let me show you this. I know that my screen is a little small, and I wish I could change the resolution on the fly. Can I, Ripper? Can I change this resolution on the fly? I don't think I can I?
Maybe?
Oh my God, can I really? Oh no, that didn't do anything. It changes the window size. Oh, come on, Scopely. Get out of here. Are you kidding me right now? Such garbage. Anyway, okay. Ripper finds that so hilarious that he's choking on his own pizza. All right, here's what I wanted to show, and I will try to move a little slow. First of all, let's take a look at his normal shots, Bubba Joe. 1.3 million. You guys see this? Can you see it on the screen? 1.3 million, 1.2 million, 1.2 million. We come down here. He's got a critical. I saw him fire a critical at one point. Here's a critical of 1.8, 1.8. All right, on what appears. You know, I'd like to look at the Coronar's firing pattern. Those weapons damages look very off kilter. So let's see what his firing pattern looks like. That's why he hit me with So I'm going to guess, just by looking here, Bubba Joe, I'm going to guess that these phaser turrets are much larger DPR than the phaser banks, right? Let's take a look. Phaser turrets. Here they are. Min and max damage, yeah, much larger than the phaser banks. Why would I be able to determine that? Here's why. Because I look in the second round, and I see significantly smaller normal shots. All right? Now, just take a look here. If he fires a normal shot, Bubba Joe, 400 to 440, somewhere in there, and it takes it to 1.8 million, what would it have done with these shots up here that were 1.3 million at regular? Right? Pretty significant. All right? These would have been 4 million power shots-ish, ballpark, right? Now, the good news is I suspect this one right here may have been a critical. We can't tell because the battle logs are still somewhat goofy looking. All right, but you see that little parenthesis? That one could have been a critical right there, Bubba Joe. But nonetheless, Spock is clearly working because even down here, he took a normal shot of 400, which should have probably ended up being a critical hit of 1.5 to 1.6 million. All right, well, look, they're 1.8 million, 1.8 million. And then it took that shot. Was there not another critical, or am I still in the first round? No, I'm in the second round. Let's see if we can find one that's clearly labeled as a crit. And okay, here's the one, Bubba Joe. Would that shot have fired again in the third round? Nope, those were phaser banks. Wow, what a powerful ship that is. I mean, that's a beast mode of it. Yeah.
It's a great ship.
Golly. In the third round, so the only thing is the phaser banks, and look at the criticals. Now, if that critical is only 1.15 million, that makes sense because Spock had reduced it. See, come back up here. I got Spock to proc, and he was removing 125% of the opponent's critical damage. So if he was still firing 1 million, Bubba Joe, oh my God. That would have been a 2.5 million on a critical. Yep. You know? Daggone. What a great ship, Leachy. Daggone, man.
You got to get yourself one of those.
I'd like to have one of those, daggone it. Now, yeah, look at these criticals. Thank God those were smaller. And further, what was he coming at me with? Maybe a con? He did use con, so he was increasing his crit chance, which means that more and more of his shots as we go longer, Bubba Joe, would have actually, I say that they would have been lesser effective, and that is factually true, even though they were still 1 million power shots. All right? I would almost like to run this again. I would almost like to run that again without Spock just to show you guys what it would do, because it would be nasty. Wait, what is happening here? We've got multiple logs. Okay. Who's... They're raiding me? What? Seriously? I'm being raided right now. Come on. I'm reading a battle log. You guys. All right. You know what? In all fairness, I probably did owe that to Leachy. All right, because I'm sure he probably spent some pretty The bug! It kicked me out, Bubba Joe!
That's what I told you. I've been fighting against that all day, trying to reset miners.
Oh, my God. The bug. Oh, God. Here it is. Let's see if I'm going to see if I'll be able to survive long enough to throw a shield. Did he get back in? Oh, he's still got back in. All right, let's throw a little shield here. Kess, that is so funny. You're terrible. All right, let's come back. I want to finish here in this battle log. Good God. That's so funny.
You're going to have to warn people. You're trying to
I was like, wait a second. I don't remember there being this many battle logs here. What's going on? That's hilarious. Okay, not this one. We wanted to come back to Leachy's last one. And you know what, JB? You didn't even give Leachy a load. All right, at the very least, Leachy is the one who deserved it. Leachy is the one who needed the titanium recovery after using that nice, big, expensive ship. All right. That is funny. That's really funny. All right, let's come back. We want to come back to...
It's funny because you're doing this for some fun and science. If
well,
you were actually being rated and trying to get in,
that's true.
It's not funny anymore.
I would not be laughing. That's correct. All right, so we come down here. We see Spock having his impact again. Look at that one. This was a first round, right, Bubba Joe? So we saw what those shots would have been. 2 million, maybe as much as 4 million with a crit. This was probably one of the smaller ones because it's only 386. All right. But you see what the critical did. Now, it's still more than a normal shot, which tells me that his bonus has got to be at least 250+%. It probably is. Bubba Joe, what's your critical damage bonus? It's got to be high.
Yes, he's higher than that.
Yeah.
Way higher.
Captain Hurt says, did you notice there were no attack notifications? I did. That is my fault, though. That is my fault because I have them turned off in Ripper's shenanigans. Now, let's come over here. Yes, that's my fault. Nobody, you can't take anything from that because I've got them turned off.
If he's below 290%, he's done something wrong.
Oh, so it's really high. Well, that's why. Even, I'm taking 125 away, and it's still, it's still really, really high.
Well, Ripper,
JB, that was funny. That was funny, man. God, so funny. All right, go ahead, Bubba Joe.
Yeah, Ripper, I'm at 290 on my Vorcha. I can't look at any other ships right now because of what I'm doing. But so does the Coronar have a higher rate as well, or is 290 where you should be at?
You shouldn't be below.
Okay.
Especially not if you're Ops 51. You shouldn't be below 290%. Because if you are, then you did something wrong.
If you are, then you have a prime you still need to go do.
Well, hang on. I think there's a way. Isn't there supposed to be a way I can...
Yeah, you have to click on the individual entries in your bed. On your left side, click on one of the ships. And then you should get the eye.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, where's the eye button? All right, so his is right at 290%. 290% is where he's at. All right, so now, this is what I wanted to show here. We were looking at the Sarko, and yes, Karkin, we lost shields quickly. All right. Now, here is where... Now, the Sarko is going to exaggerate this, but here's where Ripper was talking. We've got no shields. We come down here into the next round. Now, we've got Spock, who has restored, and we said, what were we running? 40-some thousand. So basically 80,000 shield health points would go back. All right. What that did for me was very little on a sarcophagus. But, see, this is why I argue we should have left the auger in there, okay? Let's take a look here. First of all, the sarcophagus has a 1090 shield mitigation.
Much?
How much what? Let's start from the beginning.
Oh, never mind. All good.
I was running roughly 40,000 stat points. Here, let's repair the ship, and I'm going to show you.
Yeah, the sarcophagus is it's strange.
This was a terrible. Yeah.
The shield doesn't do basically anything on that ship.
Yeah.
And thus also takes longer to go to 0 again because it takes less damage to the shield. So
yeah. Here we go. Here was the Spock ship, and he had. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's only going to use the stats for Spock on the ship he's on, right? On the ship. That's right.
Yes.
So we have 44,000. Well, 43. Let's use 43. That means I should get 86,000 shield health points returned. Okay, Leech, you don't go anywhere. We're going to do this again here in a second. The reason that. Nope, not the right one. This one. Yeah. So, here in round 2, we lost... so, in round 1, we lost shields. We know that. Right here, the shields go to 0. Okay? Now, in round 2, what this would have done, Ripper... Now, these numbers, see, such a terrible test because shield mitigation on the sarcophagus is naturally only 10 to 90. All right. Normal is 80-20 in favor of shields, right? If somebody hits you with 100,000, 50,000 of it is mitigated. That leaves 50,000 left over. That means 10,000 would go to your hull, while 40,000 would go to your shields. Are we all agreed? That's how it would work without a modifier, without TOS Uhura, without Harrison, etc., etc. This ship naturally is 90-10, Bubba Joe. All right?
Right.
Meaning that only 10% of unmitigated damage goes to the shield, while 90% goes to the hull. So this is a crappy test, but it does illustrate the point. We did get our shield health points back. And this is what we were talking about on the Air Ripper. As long as I have at least one, because right here is where, obviously, the last shot, right here, I took 0. Okay? So as long as after this shot, there was at least one shield health point remaining, then I still get the full absorption from the shield on this one. All right? It's almost as though the game would technically allow your shield health points to go to 0, but not. It just doesn't divide the shot. All right? If there's at least one shield health point, it will still give you your full mitigation. Now, if this had been the other way around, if this had been the auger, then in this particular scenario, we would have seen 600,000. We would have seen 600,000 going to shield and only 200,000 going to hull. Now, the reason that Ripper says that doesn't matter, and he's probably right, we got 80,000 shield regen, Bubba Joe. 80,000. Which means it is only going, in this particular case, with this Coronar, it would have only given us one shot worth of shield mitigation. Does that make sense, folks? I got 80,000 left. He's throwing 600,000 at me. I mitigated 124, which means still roughly 500,000 came at me. Let's do the ballpark math. If 500,000 came at me, and we're going to mitigate that 80-20 to shields, Bubba Joe, that means 100,000 would go to hull, 400,000 would go to shield. All right? Yep. So in this particular example, the amount of shield regen that Spock gave me would have delayed my hull damage by one shot. Just one. Because of the size of this ship, right, Bubba Joe?
Yes.
One shot is all it would have bought me. So when Ripper says, I don't even know if it would give you an extra round,
and then only
he's absolutely right.
Even because you still get 20% to the hull, you know? So it's like you get a part of a shot.
Yeah, not even a full shot. Not even a full shot. All right? Now, here's a great question. Swagger says, does Spock help defense platforms? All right. Well, our defense platforms haven't started taking damage yet. All right. And actually, I don't think that they did because the Cavort survived. So here's our next test. Leechy, if you're available to come back, what our next test is going to be is we're going to take the Sarco out, right? And let's drop this ship to just like a cheap old miner, right?
If that helps defense platforms, in what way is that meant?
Hang on, can't do that. That test won't work. We still need to keep all of our stat bonuses. So we'll just throw on a Cavort. Now, what he's saying is, will it help recharge the shields of the defense platforms? And I think the technical answer is yes, it will. But as we just demonstrated, it's probably only one shot-ish.
No, it won't.
It does not.
It won't. No. Why would it?
Well, because defense platforms are technically considered ships, right?
Yes, but the abilities for the ship he's on.
No, it's not. We just proved that.
Is that? Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah,
it should.
I guess then it would. I mean,
well, we can test it. Test it. Let's see.
The question is, does he have to be alive for that? Do those abilities work if the ship dies?
I would think not. He is a per-round proc, right? He's like Kelvin Spock. He has to proc each round if he's not there to proc.
Yeah, because then no.
When defending at the start of each turn, Spock will restore shield health. No. Well, we can test it. Let's see if we can get somebody to smack our base. We're going to take out all warships.
I'm going to remain with no, but for a different reason.
All right. Let's see what happens. Leechy, go ahead and take a smack, buddy. Go ahead and hit the ship. We've got only one miner, and Spock is on that. So now what we should see, he got in. All right, so there, let's do that. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, sorry. Leechy, listen, Leechy, I am going to let you take a scoop or two. Get your big mama ready just because of all the expense you've had to incur. I'm going to give you some trite. As you guys can see, I'm loaded up very nicely with trite. I'm trite heavy right now, so a big mama should be able to pull him, I would imagine, several million. I'm going to guess he's going to probably... Leechy, just out of curiosity, what tier is your big mama? Let's see if we can scan his base and find out. He should have it loaded. He doesn't have it loaded. Leechy, load up your big mama. I'm going to guess that he could probably pull. On a tier 3 big mama, he's probably going to pull between 60 and 100 million trite out of my base. Is going to be my guess. So I'm gonna let Leechy take a couple of shots, just to pay for our science and testing. Okay, let's check this out. Now we lost, which means he did break through. So here's Spock. There's the cavort. It died. Defense platform apparently just has no hull whatsoever. Is that right, Rip? I mean, look here. It only took 62,000 hull, and it died. Is that right?
Wait, scroll up. Scroll up.
It didn't take any damage right there. The cavort was destroyed. So this was the first shot that it took. That doesn't sound right. 62,000 hull? Bubba, that doesn't feel right to me.
No, it doesn't.
No, it really, really doesn't. It sounds kind of... Wait, what level is this?
It's a 43.
Defense platform?
It could be a 42. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, it's less than base.
Which one was that? A? Let's see. Not a dock. We're looking at defense platform. It might be 41. I hate how they're not in order. It's a 42. Okay.
Yeah, it's less than base. Even if, what? That doesn't. Wait, did you repair that?
Yeah,
from before?
I thought I did. I bet I didn't. Leechy, I'm sorry. We're going to have to do that one again. Something did not come out right. Let me fully repair. I am sorry, man. Something did not go right there. I might not have repaired.
You should have.
Might have been it.
280,000 times all the buffs defense platforms get.
Yeah, here it
B,
is.
C, D, and E,
200.
F. Don't? But that's an entirely different...
Wait, what? What? Are you saying that shield platforms B through F don't get the benefit of research? Did I just hear you say that?
For hull health, yes.
What?
Which is also why it's so easy to go. Like once you get through A, it's so easy to get the base down because
long time.
That's garbo.
I know, and it's also not consistent with what the research descriptions are. But that's how it is.
All right. Well, we're gonna look at that here in a minute. Hugo says that's been that way forever. Okay. So, Leechy got in. Leechy, do you want to go ahead and take a scoop or two? I mean, we're probably going to run more, but if you want to go ahead.
The funny thing is, the platforms do get the damage buffs, all of them, but just not the hull health buffs, which is weird.
All right, hey, before you dock it, though, Leechy, I want to see how much you get, if you don't care. Oh, that's lame. What? Only 10 million? That's horrible. Why is it only 10 million?
Because you only have like what? How much?
25 billion. 25 billion.
25. Yeah, that seems consistent.
Well, what's it cost to repair that ship, Bubba Joe?
Which ship? The Coronar?
The Coronar.
More than 10 million?
Well, yeah. He's died on it like 3 times. How much is that going to cost?
I think
Keep
don't know
going,
what year it
Leachy.
is, but
Keep
it's
going,
gonna
Leachy.
be not. I don't think less than 150.
I would say that's horrible. He only got. I mean, he still got 10 million. Well, he actually got 12 million, but he only got 10 million trite. He got 12 million out of his pull. Leachy, go ahead. You can go for a minute or two. While we're looking at this battle log.
Probably in the it's probably in the 130 million range.
So he's going to need 10, 12 hits just to pay for one ship. Clyde, Clyde, get out of here. That's funny. Let Leachy at least recover some trite. I don't mind. Yeah, thank you, Clyde. If you want to listen, clearly I'm not holding enough to make it worth it. What level is yours? You know what? Let's do that, Clyde. What level is yours? Because yours is pretty well developed, right? Jada, that's correct. He did not break even, but I'm also not a whale. I'm only holding 25 billion. And we have said before that this ship really, really comes into its own with people holding hundreds of billions. It needs to be hundreds. Mm-hmm. Even probably 100 would be a good place to start.
Or 2 trillion. Whatever.
Or 2 trillion in the case of Bubba Joe. Clyde, let me see your big mama. And Leachy, you go ahead and take a few if you want.
5,000 trillion.
5,000 trillion's a lot.
That's a lot more than I have.
Here, let's see. Clyde's should be. Oh yeah, his is tier 7. You know what? Go ahead, Clyde. Take a scoop. He's tier 7. Leachy's was that's the Coronar. Wait a second. Where's the daggone battle log? How come I didn't get the battle log from him hitting the base? Scopely!
It's magic.
Hold on.
Are you asking why things don't work in this game?
No, look, guys.
I believe you.
The big mama is not registering in the battle log.
That is interesting.
Wow. JB, go home. I didn't. So both Leachy and Clyde, you're going to need to take another scoop, but don't recall until I can look at your ship because it's not coming up in the log. Now, earlier JB's hits.
But the attack from just now was the Horizon, was it?
Yeah.
Was it Horizon? Also not showing.
Look. Oh, nope. There's a rating one. What is going on? Scope.
I would just restart your game. It probably something broke.
All right. So here, Clyde was able to get 20 million trite. JB, 10 million. So he's got probably about the same. His is only tier 3 and got 10 million. We're going to see what Leachy gets here. Leachy is also a tier 3, and he just pulled. Why don't I see anything? Did he not get to attack? Leachy, try again. I'm going to assume you didn't get it. Oh, there it is. 10 million. Okay, so roughly 10, 11 million.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys can go for a couple of minutes if you want, just for your time. And yes, battle logs not showing up. Unbelievable.
Wait, someone else also says they are not getting battle logs. They're rating right now. Wait, what? Next level thinking. Are you? Wait, what?
He's not getting battle logs either. He says, I'm raiding now, and I'm not even getting battle logs on the offensive side. Raxnar says, confirm, no battle logs.
Oh. That's bad.
Good job, Scopely. Good job, Scopely. Woo-woo! Yeah, Scopely! You rock! You, Man, what a Class A, AAA star product. Super. All right.
Wait, battle logs delayed by 3 to 4 minutes?
No.
Well,
what?
Maybe now, but not earlier.
So my most recent one is 5 minutes. So I can't even see the last test.
I mean, just for curiosity, can you restart the client?
I would be happy to. We will do that.
Mine appear to be coming in live. I'm watching people.
All right. We will see what happens here. Goodness gracious. Me almighty. All right. Now, there they are. Now they're all there. All right, so now we got to find the one where he hit the base with his warship. Here it is, right here. Okay, so we're going to let them continue to take some resources here for a moment. So let's come down. Cavort destroyed. Defense platform starts taking damage. Yeah, that was obviously what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was still alive. Okay, cool. So here we go in round 1. Spock died in round 1. Also in round 1, Spock does not proc if he's dead. We can confirm that now. Spock cannot do his voodoo magic if his ship has been destroyed. So I got no shield regen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's look at Ripper's other claim. All right. I'm taking 1,200,000, 100,000, 60,000. So that's roughly 1.2, 1.3 million hull damage on Defense Platform A. Let's check out B. Defense Platform.
Wait, wasn't that...
Look here. He is so right. Look, Bubba Joe. 630,000, and of which, by the way, we don't know what it actually was supposed to be. Let's take a look.
Yeah, there was something left, but
there was something left, but
630,000 was enough to go to 0 after that first. But
let's check out.
It was less than 1 million total.
Look here, the first shot that C took, right here, B dies.
Mm-hmm.
No other shots from the Coronar.
Which would be consistent with around 280,000 health, which a Platform 42 has.
There you go. Look here. Defense platform shield gone, Bubba, and destroyed on one shot, which means it would be less than 355,000 points. All Scopely. So, Ripper, why is this?
Magic. I don't know. For damage, it seems to work correctly because, as far as I can tell, all the damage is buffed correctly, right? At least it looks like that. Does it? I haven't.
It does. I mean, they're throwing the same. There's Platform D throwing 80,000.
Yeah, but you would have to check
80.
Platform A. How much damage Platform A throws out? Because the hull buffs are the same for B, C, D.
Yeah, there's 70,000 on A. Here's another A at 80,000.
So that's buffed correctly.
Wow.
Why the hull health isn't and the shield health probably isn't? Who knows?
Well, now, you know what? Funny thing here. Okay, look, everybody's getting in on it now.
I mean, you do have to remember now. They did rebalance.
I was gonna say this was probably intended this way, folks, because they
are not. I mean, we have established the way this is for a very long time. Everyone knows this, and nobody really has complained about, bases being too easy to go through, I guess.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Now, we say, oh, this is horrible, this is terrible. But we're also saying it's pretty hard to crack a base as it is, Bubba Joe, right? If you take the hull and magnify it by 5 or 6, because that's what you're doing. You've got hull on A is pretty big. B, C, D, E, and maybe F, right? They're small.
Well, paper ships.
Yeah, they're paper ships. So if they were as high as A, we would never get in, right? So this was probably done intentionally. But it is interesting that Ripper points out that they basically, to solve this problem, Bubba Joe, they just turned off.
I don't know if that was intended or not intended, but it is the way it is.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Which also consistently makes sense. Why does repair platform A cost the most titanium? All right, guys, I don't want you to die on my base. I'm going to repair real quick, okay? Go ahead. Hogbot gets one more. Leechy, did you get enough? Go ahead, Leechy. Make sure. Did you get enough? I just want to make sure because you spent the most. Now, super interesting. Spock doesn't work when he's dead. We have now determined that, you know what? Maybe there's one more test. Leechy, are you up for one more, buddy? Now that we know how Spock works, I would like to test the Sarco as an auger. It's going to be a harder test. It's going to be harder for you to get in. You may not get in. But I want to see if Ripper is right. Does it really only buy you 1 or maybe 2 shots? Or can it last longer? If we can push that Battle Ripper to 3 or 4 shots, or 3 or 4 rounds, then maybe Spock does have a tangible benefit. Even against the Coronar. You know, if it can eliminate 1 or 2 shots per round, and when I say eliminate, I mean take 80% of, then with a ship that is hull heavy like the Auger. All right, listen, Hogbot. I told you. Leechy, where are you, buddy? Oh, wait. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Bubba.
Sorry, I'm making tea. I did not see anything.
I was able to be hit multiple times while watching. It only kicked me out when I had a ship in dock. Ripper, that might be new information for them to try to solve what's happening. No, seriously.
I believe you, but I can tell you that I've been kicked out repeatedly. Yeah, I've been kicked out repeatedly and having no ship.
Also, DJ, the action why it kicked you out was the recall ship action that you executed on your ship.
Oh, so it okay.
Which timed out.
Leechy, hang tight.
For some reason, getting attacked sort of kills things, which might also explain why the battle logs didn't update, because something died in the background. When you were attacked, All
right, Leechy, let me...
I think there's some things for.
There's a lot of things messed up with this thing. By the way, Leechy, hang on, I want to repair. So this is what we were theorizing. Whenever you upgrade a ship, right, Bubba Joe? As you add more components, it costs more titanium to repair. The repair is more expensive. So look here. We've got a repair. Can you guys see this on the screen okay? You got a repair 14,000 for the first defense platform. On the second, it's only 1,000. All right? It is literally 14 times less on the remaining docks, and that proves Ripper's point that there is less hull on these remaining defense platforms, which Hugo has known about for a long time. Raxnar has known about for a long time. I just never really connected the dots. That is brilliant, though, guys. Very, very brilliant. You guys are the bomb. All right. Leechy, hold on. I got to repair Spock. But let's see, because he has to be alive. So we're just going to do that one miner. Everything else is dead. Okay, Leechy, have at it, buddy. All right, and then hopefully we will get this battle log, Ripper, so we can look at it, and then I'll let these guys finish taking some other... Okay, he died. Leechy, go ahead. Oh, no, I'm not going to get the battle log. I'm going to have to reboot again. Man, oh man. Sloppy. Yep, no battle log. Okay.
I mean, they've said they're working on a fix and have a fix soon. Right. Whatever that means.
Is that soon or thun?
I do not know. Wait, did we lose DJ?
Yeah, I can't hear him on Discord.
DJ, we lost you.
Hear him on.
I mean, you're still in here. We just can't hear you.
Yeah, apparently batteries died. Batteries dead. All right,
There
I'm
you
back.
go.
Yep, I'm back. All right, so now here is a very interesting position we find ourselves in because I am still missing a battle log. The auger did die. Okay. But look, it still had shield. So I bet it died and came back. Let's go through. There's shield. Auger shield depleted right here, round 1. So now, Rip, I don't know, man. The auger shield went down in round 1, which means it took a whole shot. Oh, man, that was just great timing. I did not take a straight shot direct to hull. The shield died right here, which means in round 2, I'm going to guess that we were able to delay 1 round. There we go. So that was 478,000 hull damage I did not take. Now, obviously, I died right here.
You won 1 shot.
1 extra shot is all about me. All right. What did I say? What was my disclaimer, Bubba Joe? My disclaimer was indeed, Ripper is probably right about this. I usually don't win things. I usually don't win things when I'm arguing with Ripper.
I just don't see one shot being very impactful in the grand scheme of things.
Well, no, I think I would agree with you. I think it's probably not super impactful. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Hugo, that's exactly right. Once the shields fell, I took a shot direct to hull of 1.5 million, which the auger was capable of surviving for 1 or 2 shots, but that was it. 1.5, 1.4, which we don't know that I had a full 1.4 here. Same thing works with shields. I could have had 1 hull health point right here and been alive. You know?
I mean, you could math it out if you really wanted to.
That'd be really
I don't know if you had math, but
yeah, that'd be really, really tough.
It's a bit much work.
But I did get shield regen here in round 2. But yeah, it basically took 80% of 1 shot. So maybe not the best thing. All right, Leechy, JB, I see you in the chat. You're not going to drain me. You've gotten less than 200 million, which is kind of disgusting when I say it that way.
Actually,
I'm just given 200 million tritanium.
No, I think you started at 22.7.
Oh, I thought it was 22.5. Was it 22.7?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
JB says, I took a few and got bored. Leechy is not here. Leechy, did you get what you needed, buddy?
It was 22.7.
It was 22.7. All right. Well, Leechy, I'm going to have to go ahead and bubble now, but thank you so very, very much. Appreciate. Look, see, Drew was trying to get in the last. All right, you hooligans and hoodlums. All right, there's the last one. Bot's going to get the last one. I'm throwing my shield now. All right. So, now, I will say this. As disgusting as it sounds, that was, if it was 22.7, 400 billion tritanium in, how long did we do that? 15 minutes? That would have, 400 million would have taken you, that was probably still twice as fast. Wouldn't you agree, Bubba Joe? If it takes the best teams swarming to get 2 billion an hour, then 500 million. No, I guess that would have also
that's probably
been
pretty close.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It's probably not too far. I mean, we've run the numbers for a base of your size. It's not too far from the break even.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to the break even on my size base because I'm not holding more. Should have been more. All right, now we have something else that we can do here tonight. Now, interesting that now I'm getting the station under attack, but I'm bubbled. Maybe that's not one that I had undone. Maybe, I don't know. All right, now, we want to come in.
No, that particular thing you cannot disable.
And all my chat is... There we go. Okay. We're coming back in. Hey, thank you, Cass. Appreciate you. You're the best. Appreciate your help. All right, now, we are going to reload. I could probably hang out with these guys for tonight, though, couldn't I? Right? Quema is the one. and I can look in here now. So I can actually hang out with these guys tonight, can't I, Bubba Joe? I just have to drop by tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and reload in. And why did I get an error message? Okay, no, I'm there. Okay, so I'm in. Now, tomorrow, what we're going to do, we're going to drop tag, but now I'm based in the system, Bubba Joe. So tomorrow, this will give us an opportunity to test what do ships in dock score, right? What do ships in space score? What do ships on a node score? Like, we will be able, in this 30 minutes, to prove all of it. Every bit of it. Like, definitively, I'm a one-man team. Or I will be a one-man team. So there is no way.
You should talk to them and see if you can park a ship on one of the capture nodes at the start to see if you get 1 point or 3 after the reset.
Well, I'm obviously going to. I will have dropped a pin.
Well, but if you're not in their alliance, they may attack you. Is my point.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. If I put my Sarco on a node, it'll be fine. However, once I drop a pin in here and I plant a Sarco over here, we'll also be able to see that. And Jazzmeister says, do we have to have a node reset for territory? That is also something we're going to test. So
that's exactly that's why I wanted to see if you could get on a capture node.
Oh, get on a capture node before I drop tag.
Correct.
Yes, because if I drop tag, actually don't need to be tagless, or tag doesn't matter. If I drop tag and plant a Sarco, it can die because it doesn't have its ability. I see what you're saying. We just need to make sure somebody doesn't kill it.
Right.
Well, what I'll do is I'll just actively defend it. Right at 12 o'clock, I'll put all my best warships around it.
Wait, don't you have to be...
To sit on a normal node, yes, but not a capture node. See, right now, I could even fly my Rialta over here.
Yeah, no, I know that. Node. My mind is just wondering about things. Anywho, I was going somewhere different, but decided,
So, yeah, what we're going to do here, we'll formulate our battle plan here, Bubba Joe, but my guess is you're just wanting to make sure that the Sarco stays alive. Because, see, I can occupy this node.
Yeah, I know. I was considering something different.
Well, let's plan it out. Let's make sure we have all of our notes ready, because I probably won't have this opportunity in the future. Because what we would want to see, right, is if I start scoring points, if I start scoring 3 points, and this is going to be a video, Bubba Joe, that even you and I and Ripper are probably going to watch and play back. We're going to be gathering all the data, but it's going to be really, really tough to kind of math this thing out while we're live. You know what I'm saying? In case somebody is coming at us. You see what I'm saying? Because what I want to be able to do, especially if I'm going to try, and I'll talk to these guys tonight, but if I end up having to defend this spot at event reset or at TC reset, then I'm going to have multiple ships out. I might score 7 points. I might also only score 4 points, right? Or 3 points. So, and I'm not going to be trying to write this stuff down. I'm not going to be trying to write this stuff down while we're doing the stream. We're going to want to be watching the clock, doing our tests, running every scenario, multiple ships in dock, right? And 1 ship in dock, no ships in dock. We'll take some ships. We're going to fly them completely out of the territory altogether so that we could test, no ships in space or 1 ship on a node, Bubba Joe, and no ships in dock. We will be able to definitively determine now, prove if bases score a point, which I believe that we have. But I am not aware that anybody has come at this from a testing perspective of an alliance of 1. All right. So we shall see. We will know definitively. This might be one of our most watched videos of all time, Bubba Joe, because the proof will be on screen. There is no way, no guessing. You don't have to account for other bases. You don't have to account for other teams and other players. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's coming after my Rialta.
Wouldn't it be cool?
Hey, that's still bot. Go ahead, Bubba.
Wouldn't it be cool if we, you, me, and Ripper could each form one, and each of us form a single person alliance to generate different scores and look at different things in real time?
I mean, if you guys want to go about that, absolutely. Here's the problem.
No, I mean, like in the same territory, right? So you're testing the node theory, we're testing the in-base theory, someone else is testing the reset theory, and then you can see the scores in update, in real time. Any one of us could see the scores.
Oh, if we were all on the same server, yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Scopely, make it happen, please.
They're not
yes,
going to make that happen.
No, they're not. That's funny. I will, of course, when I drop tag. Oh my God! Thank God. You know what I just now thought of? I almost bought my TC pack earlier today. Oh, thank God I didn't. I would have lost all the Alliance resources when I disbanded. Oh God! I almost did that.
Well then, gotta buy it again.
Yeah, I would have had to buy it again. Thank God I didn't do that. I even, you know what? Really, truthfully, I asked Scopely for the amount. Look here. It's going to cost 450,000 T1 Isogen. Okay, if you guys can see that, 450,000. I did my refunds today and realized that it would only take me about 40 days. Well, about 35 days to raise that amount of money, to raise that amount of Isogen myself. All right.
Is that all?
Yeah, 30-some days as an alliance of one. I could join a Tier 1 takeover. That said, I asked Scopely to give me the resources. I'm almost glad, Ripper, that they didn't, because if they would have done it already, it would have gone into the alliance I had, my What's Up tag, and I would have lost it.
Yeah.
So, you know what? If Scopely was going to give me the resources, I should actually drop tag now, right? I'm in here.
If they are going to do that, then yes.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been able to reach anybody. So, honestly, Saturday night into a Sunday morning, probably not going to happen. I'll probably have to do it myself.
I say unlikely.
Probably have to do it myself. But you know what? Golly, if one of them did happen to pop in, I don't want to lose the resources. Hopefully they would PM me before they do it. I say, hey, wait, I'll drop tag. I did ask for it. I mean, really, truthfully, this video is going to cost $100 to make. Right, Bubba? I mean, there's no way around it. So, speaking of which, folks, let's get your super chats rolling here tonight. Let's get your super chats rolling. It is an investment. It's an investment into science. Yeah, everybody, let's get your super chats rolling, all right? Join our YouTube members program. There's a button down below where you can click on to join. I think it's like $1, $3, and $5. You can do that just like our Gold Patron program. So, yeah, I should be able to drop tag. That's what the YouTube chat is saying now. I would need to throw a long shield because I wouldn't be able to shield tonight. I got to be honest with you. I don't think I'm that worried about it. I think... Yes, that's right, Waylon. I'm going to have to spend $100 on this pack right here. And it does indeed come, which is disgusting. It's really disgusting because here's what's going to happen, Bubba Joe. I don't even get any latinum out of it. Now, I will get some decent iso emulsion. That's not bad. Okay, that's probably 8 or 9 days for me. I know for Bubba Joe, it's nothing. All right, that's like 3 days for Bubba Joe. For me, that's closer to 10 days, so I'm happy with that. This resource, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one are all lost. When I buy this for a solo one-person alliance, it will be lost. So I can't buy it until I make my one-man team. But even then, when I leave the one-man team to come back to my home team, I will lose all of this. Now I'll keep the resources and materials. But
and the emulsion.
But I'm going to lose all of this, which is kind of disgusting. I mean, truthfully. Yeah. So let's get them super chats rolling, everybody. we gotta raise $100 after YouTube fees to pay for this pack. So anywho, Matt says personally I would reload out, set a longer shield, and then reload back in. Well, right now I'm still wearing their tag, so I can shield. Right now, Storm has. I'm still on Storm's tag, so I can shield. And I might even hang out with them a little bit tonight. I'm in their chat. Maybe I'll go run a few armadas. You guys want to do that? Let's see. I haven't done that in a long time. Hey, Storm.
Good.
Y'all want to run a few armadas while I'm here? Quick visit, but I don't mind to run some rares or epics for y'all to pay my rent for our science experiment. That's nice, right? I'm a super nice cat. Squirrel, says Infinite. So, yeah, there we go. Karthak says, what's my ad revenue like? I wish it was enough. It's actually not even enough to really pay for what we do here. What did we get last month? Snake Eyes says last month was our best month ever, and I think we made, after fees and everything, it was like $250. So, bling, bling. Whoop, whoop. Pretty excited about that. $250 for a month. Yeah, this is why I still work a day job. That's why I still work a day job, Bubba Joe. YouTube, not putting food on my table.
What?
Let's see. Scooby says, so no cosmic cleanup. Correct. We're not inside an arc. All right, you only get that when you're inside an arc. By the way, I didn't even think to check. We could have also done the helps thing. I bet I don't. They patched that, don't I? I don't get new helps.
No,
since I changed
you do not.
What's up, Shady Pines, with the super chat? $50. Thank you, Shady Pines, with the super chat. Hey, thanks, Jada. See ya. Okay, let's see. Spineblade says, I've got a Deep Space Armada question. Awesome. Lay it out, Spineblades. We'll answer it for you. All right. Rob says I'm super nice. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, buddy. Jason Towers says $5 for science with a super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Spineblade says, I want to see a Deep Space all Enterprise versus all Augur. Also would like to see all Enterprise versus all Jellyfish on a Deep Space Armada. So what is it that you're looking to see there? Because some of this stuff we've actually already been able to kind of lay out for you, Spine. And it also depends on what faction. See, your test, if you were doing all Enterprise versus all Augur, right, Bubba Joe? That's fine. You can do that. But it also is going to depend on your target selection, okay? We can fly up. As a matter of fact.
Now, why is that, DJ?
That would be because each of the 3 targets in deep space, depending on your faction, have different ship-type properties. For example, and I don't remember which is which, I was just getting ready to say, we'll load up the Disco and we'll go look around, okay? If we load up the Discovery and we go look around a little bit, we are going to find that different armadas have different properties up here in deep space, all right? So one of the factions, Bubba Joe, and you probably know this by heart, one of the factions is going to behave like an explorer. One of the factions is going to behave like an interceptor. And the third faction is going to behave like a battleship. Now, I don't know what those are. I don't remember what they are. But
I don't either, but I suspect they are aligned to the epics of the factions.
All right, so Bubba Joe postulates that the Romulans are going to be set up like a battleship. So let's go check it out. And Matthew is actually agreeing with you. Matthew is saying Romulans are battleship-based. All right, so let's go check them out. We know that there's some in Delmos. All right, so let's go ahead and jump up here. And what we'll be able to do here on screen, Spine, is be able to scan, right? We'll be able to actually look at it and scan its properties. So even though I may not run this armada, all right, we will be able to simulate its response, for example. Here is an uncommon 41. All right, we come down here, and attack, all right, is stacked up as an armor pierce, all right, which is actually interesting. Armor piercing is interceptor property, isn't it?
Yeah, the Armada's a bit different.
But defense is set up as Armada.
It's a slight tendency.
You know
towards
what?
that. It's not like a massive.
It's not a full triangle. So here's the thing.
No, it's not even close.
No, it's not a full triangle because here's what you've got. Here's what you got.
Towards that, but
you are attacking a battleship. All right, you're attacking a battleship. So let's pretend you did this one with all interceptors. Okay, I know that wasn't exactly your question, but let's pretend you were doing this with all interceptors. Bubba Joe, you're going to have a piercing advantage, right? You're going to have a piercing advantage because all interceptors, and defensively, it acts like a battleship. So interceptors would go against this thing. However, you come up here to its attack, it also behaves like an interceptor. So it's almost like a double I don't want to say a double advantage, Bubba Joe, but it's flat on the damage you're taking, and it is triangle-shaped on the damage you're giving. Does it make sense? Am I saying that correctly, Bubba Joe? Ripper?
Yeah, but it's different ships, right? So you're attacking it as if it is a battleship, right? Because it has the higher armor, and you're defending as if it was an interceptor. So what does that mean? What should you actually bring to the Armada?
Well, if I'm defending,
I have problems with that kind of an argument because regular ships, any other, are not set up like this when they are set up for the triangle. Armadas are not set up like regular ships towards the triangle. They are.
Well, and I don't mean like
that,
I don't mean like a regular ship, but at least they're mitigation, right? Just for
slightly, but it's like the values are all high, all of them, which is not how the.
Well, that's true. Let's look here, Bubba Joe. Look here. This is just a regular Romulan hostile. All right, 90,000, 96,000, but 180. Looking at its defense, all right. 14, 14, and 173. It's clear and pronounced that this is an explorer. Ripper's right. It's much more muddy against these.
It's more like you get a slight advantage by using a ship that, goes against that specific faction's preferred ship type. But it's not like you will guaranteed lose if you don't.
Yeah.
Sort of kind of thing. It's more like more neutral, I guess.
Karkin says defensively they act like survey ships. I don't know if that's even. I mean, mitigation for each segment is not even. He said mitigation is 33%. It's not exactly that. No. I mean, they are balanced. I mean, they're closer, but they're not balanced evenly. All right, so it is a little bit different, but they are different. Now, let's check. There's a rare up here as well. Let's see if the rare is more pronounced, Bubba Joe. Here's a 41 rare. Let's see if it's any more pronounced. Not really. There's your attack statistics. All right, a little bit higher again with armor pierce, but still close. Mitigation-wise, all still very close. So Ripper, what we should say is then,
they lean towards the triangle, but not like.
There you go. In other words, there's
in
not
a game-changing way, in my opinion.
So what would we use then? What would we use, Bubba Joe, if a specific mitigation factor, if a specific attack factor, piercing factor, is not going to overwhelmingly change the odds? What is an officer that may not be as ideally used here? Because some people do argue, right? Well, I use Charvanek on Romulan armadas. Is that the best use here? Ooh, look, there's an epic. Let's check out this epic, see if it's the same. Bubba
what if
Joe?
There's more than one officer that could be good?
Well, okay, give me an idea. Bubba Joe, somebody else? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Luda. I'd be thinking Bael could actually be useful here because you've got increasing your what was it? It's like armor defense.
All right, let's check out Bael. Bubba Joe, do you concur?
Well, so I was just going to bring that up. So, because the defensive stats are for a hostile where it's all of their mitigation or a majority of their mitigation is in one stat, officers like Bael and Marcus are going to be good both defensively and offensively, doing different things, of course. For an Armada, because what we saw is that they're all kind of high, and they're not equal, but they're all just high. What you want to do is you want to attack all three at once, which is why we recommend who?
5 of 10. 5 of 11. And 6 of 11.
6 of 10.
Right, because
11,
because 5 of 11 gives you all three stats
all
for mitigation. 6 of 11 gives you all three stats for penetrating. So that's why they do really well against Armadas, because the Armada's stats are so high.
Yeah. So and that's exactly right. The reason that if Ripper is saying that the ship type properties are muddied, right, so that they're not quite clear cut, all right, then we want something that's going to impact all. We want something that's going to go across the board, all right? That would be the 5 of 11, who is increasing every mitigation, right? And the 6 of 11, who's increasing every piercing. That matters, all right? That's really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
Super duper important. All right, now, we have been able to verify that Romulan acts most like a battleship. Let's go check Fed Space. And I bet we're going to find the same thing, except we're going to find it mimicking what, Bubba Joe?
Explorer.
An Explorer, that's right. We're going to, thank you.
Sorry about that, DJ.
You
I was trying to check where I'm at on my base. I'm down 900 billion, not quite ready to stop.
900 billion. Blech. Okay. So here we are.
I mean, that's going pretty quick, though.
That is going pretty quick. He's only started it 2 or 3 hours ago, right? What time did you start? About 4. It's been about 4 hours, right?
It's been about 4 hours. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours.
I mean, that's not too bad.
900 billion in even 5 hours. That's pretty massive. Nicely done. Okay, so let's check out. Here's a 41 uncommon in Fed Space with the heaviest at shield piercing. Therefore, on attack side, acting like a battleship, right? Or more leaning towards battleship, rather, Ripper. Defensive mitigation-wise, most on shield deflection, so behaving or leaning more towards, like, an Explorer. So, the battleships would probably give you a slight advantage in attacking these. But, again, I come back, and this is why I have never been a big advocate, Bubba Joe, for sending ship types to Armadas. I mean, you can, but with 5 of 11 and 6 of 11, it takes ship accountability out of it, right? It really does. It does not matter what style of ship you fly if you're running 5 and 6 of 11, because, you're flattening the triangle anyway with those officers.
Correct.
So I don't think it necessarily really super matters.
Yeah, they aren't as extreme as the Borg cube triangle.
Okay. Oh, look. Somebody thinks I'm a butthead. I assume that means that's a butthead. Somebody in my new... Oh, you guys can't see it. My cat head's in the way. I'm a butt. Okay. So, what can we do? What ships are available? How big of an armada can we do? I'm going to go ahead and load up. We'll put it here in the Sally spot. And we're going to get ready to go start some armadas for this team. Let me come back to the YouTube chat. Winston says, why is Bubba Joe getting rid of all his resources? Bubba Joe, he's not getting rid of all of them. He's giving away about half of them because he was holding like 2 trillion steel and says that he can't use it all. So he decided to unload some.
At least not quickly enough as new steels coming in.
Right, exactly.
He'll replenish that in the next arc.
Exactly. That's exactly. So in the last arc where we got very few resources, I was able to accumulate 2 trillion steel. In order to spend 2 trillion steel, I would have to go spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on packs to get the materials so that I could spend the steel. It's just going to sit in my base being worthless. So I thought, you know what? You know what is better than day one of Apex? Is having a raid party.
Yeah.
Raid party.
So my alliance is having a great time. So,
awesome.
you know.
And it helps your alliance.
Exactly.
So it's win-win.
Walter says, you may be a butthead. At least you're a purebred butthead. my new alliance just called me a butthead. Jeez, God.
So much for trying to help them.
Yeah. Looter says I should drop tags and raid their bases. Who's right here next to me? Let me see how many resources you're holding. Cool beans. You're a little poor. Let's see. I need somebody with billions. Show me billions. Oh, I can't look at their cargo anymore. I thought I could look at their cargo if they were not shielded. I cannot. Guess not.
Oh, they're not loaded yet.
Do what?
Oh, I'm not sure. Can you shield it? I don't know.
If he's shielded, apparently I cannot click on the cargo button or scan.
It's all very arbitrary, honestly, those decisions. There's no technical reason for this to not work. And there's also no logical reason for this to not work.
I know.
It's just someone was like, meh, for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Yep.
You
got it.
Look at Discord. Dirty Bird Bill has your answer, DJ.
Dirty Bird Bill already rated them yesterday. Oh, that's sad. Let's see. No.
I mean, would Scopely be mad if I were to patch that so you can scan?
You go, Ripper.
No, they wouldn't. Do it. Do it.
Have you? Speaking of shenanigans.
No, why would it be laziness, Blue Mandalorian, when it worked at one point?
Yeah, they changed something.
Patched it so it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
they invested work for this to not work.
Cool. Hey, same bug. I can't change officer. Oh God, such an annoying bug.
I mean, it's not incompetence. It worked, and they didn't want it to work, so they made it.
They did it for some reason, but yeah,
it's just we don't know the reason why.
Now, Bubba Joe, who else would I want to take here? If I'm going to go do any armada, all right, I'm going to fly my jelly. So, Khan obviously is a classic go-to. Although I've been liking here a little bit lately. I've been spicing it up a little bit. By the way, really loving Gorkon in Exchange Armadas. Really loving Gorkon in Exchange Armadas, folks. In the first round, okay, let's take a look at Stella here real quick and just go through this out here. Stella, in her first round, at base, okay, throws 4 shots. But what research do we have, Bubba Joe? We have research for this cat. All right? We have research for Stella, and it bonuses us. Let me come over here to the research tree. Oops. It bonuses us, bonuses 300% on top of base. So 300% of 4, right, is 12. Added on top of the base is 16 shots, Bubba Joe. Here it is, Stella Research. 300% bonus shots, giving you 16 shots. Now, mathematically speaking, Bubba Joe, the chances of me throwing a crit on 16 shots is a lot higher than the chances of me throwing a crit on 2 shots, right? So,
sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. So I am really liking Gorkon here lately, even more so than Lorca. Here we go. Even more so than Lorca in the officer slot, because anytime I throw a critical hit, I have a 90% chance of doing hull breach, not 1 or 2 rounds, Bubba Joe, but for 3 whole rounds. All right. Moreover,
and that will reset each round.
That's right. It'll reset each time he procs. Gorkon has now been changed to the point where he's literally almost a guarantee. You know, I mean, Lorca's still kind of a guarantee too, but Gorkon gets better. I think Gorkon is better because if you look and compare him to Lorca, Lorca's percentage chances aren't that high for me yet. I think I've only still got him at like tier 3 or tier 2. What is it? Here he is. Tier 3, and his officer ability is just a flat 70%.
Then you need to level him up.
I mean, I'm working on it, but he's hard to get. he's hard to get.
Hey, come on, DJ. You've had plenty of opportunity to get him.
Come on, let's go burn some ultra tokens.
Yeah. Lots. Oh, you know what?
Or some epic G4 token.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I get any new assignments? I wanted to check. I did not, actually. Daggone. Poopy assignment list. Go ahead and clear this one out. Let's respawn one and see if I get anything better. Brian says Beverly is captain. Gorkon and Khan on Stella is the #1 best crew with high health. Yeah, that's actually probably. I was thinking. Okay. I was thinking.
Well, I could see the cat moving, and I heard nothing. I'm like, oh no, we lost you again.
Yeah, I feel like that probably is pretty daggone good, to be honest with you. I'm just thinking
against Eclipse Armadas.
Yeah, because Beverly's replacing your Kirk Spock. That's pretty good. See, now personally, I have been running Riker with Bev on the side, and then like a Gorkon or a Lorca or whatever is needed. I really like that one. And then, you know what? This is good. This is good conversation, Bubba Joe, because I have been using Kelvin Kirk now on assignments. So he's not as available to me as he used to be. Because I would, what's the classic go-to for exchange? All right? Kirk Spock Khan.
5 Kirk Spock. Oh, yeah.
You know why? No. 5 is not yummy in exchange. Why is 5 not yummy in exchange?
I just do that for the extra loot. That's all I keep 5 on there for. Because obviously he's not going to do anything for mitigation, but it's just your extra bit of loot.
So it's a little bit extra loot because the Stella already has a pretty high loot bonus. But the reason that DJ's looking
when you
for
struggle for loot, every ounce of loot is important.
I get you. But the reason that 5 and the officer ability of Bev is not important is that the built-in mitigation for the Stella against Eclipse hostiles is so high from the research, you don't need a ton of mitigation. I think DJ, you should try
Bev for the shield. Shield regen can be important on the Stella, so that's why Bev would be there.
I like Bev.
Not on the side.
I like Bev, but I gotta be honest with you, the Riker Bev combo doesn't make me take a lot of damage anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of digging that anyway too. But no, that's good. So my Kelvin Kirk has been largely unavailable. I've got him on assignments. I cannot believe I'm saying this, Bubba Joe. Can you imagine the day that you are no longer using Kelvin Kirk in your routine operations? It's kind of crazy, right? But that's where I find myself. So I've been looking for alternative crews. And really the only time I use Kelvin Kirk, the only time I found myself using him, Bubba Joe, was Exchange Armadas. I didn't realize how little I needed him until I was forced to replace him. So now I don't feel nearly as bad about putting him on ATAs. When you suggested it, Bubba Joe, I was like appalled. When you suggested it, I was amazed at your brazenness. But just kind of
well, that's the same for me. Like I only ever use the Kirk Spock as a secondary Armada crew now. If I'm already running, because 5-6 Khan or 5-6 Lorca or something would be my initial normal Armada crew. And Kirk Spock was only ever on my exchange crew or secondary normal armadas.
Yeah.
And
so I've kind of looked for a different option there now.
To add to that, DJ, once you have your outlaw maxed and your research done, you're not really going to have a need to do outlaw exchange, hostiles or exchange armadas.
Yeah, but we're away for that. bit of time away from that for us.
Well, I mean, what's your reputation at, DJ?
My outlaw, I'm at 30 million. I'm maxed.
Okay, so have you priced out exactly how much of each of the particles you need to finish off your stellar research?
No, I haven't yet. I have not yet. I need to. I probably should. I have not. Because I'm level locked in so many ways, Bubba Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know. But if you can, one of the things we've talked about in the past is being efficient with your game time, right? And not trying to do everything all the time. If you can say, I don't need to do Eclipse anymore, or to say Eclipse has been a regular part of all of the battle passes for the last 6, 8, 9 months, would there have been Eclipse events built in there? I can do only what I need for that during that time. Then you can completely take that off of your plate. Say, it's not a part of my daily routine. I don't need to worry about this at all anymore.
Yeah. No, it would be wise. I'm going to come and try to... My con is otherwise tied up. I've got him boosting stats. Isn't that crazy? That's another one. You never thought I would say, Bubba Joe. I've got my con on the underdeck. It's craziness.
I do that often because he's good stats.
Yeah.
Very good stats.
Got my con under deck, but I'm going to come and try to crack this base for my overnight team. But, no, earlier somebody was asking about, it was you, Steven Aaron. You were talking about 5 of 10. Yeah, if you were going to do it for loot, cool. Yeah. The mitigation, I'm not a big fan of because the Stella has such great research already.
Yeah, it's not really for mitigation, it's for the loot.
Oh, God, my parts refineries are so bad, Bubba Joe. Even still at 44, they're so bad. Look, common parts.
DJ?
It never gets good.
I was going to say, they don't actually get good.
Yeah.
They get marginally less terrible. That's all they do.
It helps marginally with your having to spend lat on it, but it doesn't really do a lot. On commons anyway.
Oh, crap. I was getting ready to crack this base. Oh, so don't crack this base. Y'all posted a cord. I was going to open it up. Sorry. I'll recall. Okay. Guess I'm not supposed to. Oh, he's being raided. Why is this guy raiding?
Wait, what?
So my new team just told me I'm not supposed to hit this guy. Oh, they're marked as friendly. See, these are the politics I'm supposed to know, right? This is what I'm supposed to know when I join a team.
What?
All right, they need to tell me that I'm not supposed to hit people. You got to tell me not to hit people.
But they've got the heart on it and they're rating it.
Okay, well, I know, right? But they just said in chat, they were like, you need to stop. We don't hit them. Whoops. Yeah, he's not paying any attention.
Oh,
Yikes.
It's to someone else, probably not to you. It's probably to the person that's actually rating it.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't attack them, right?
I can't stop N7. He's purple. You know, Bubba Joe,
somehow that seems like slightly dysfunctional alliance.
What did you say, Ripper? Now listen, I was enemy of the state when I said this the other day.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Bubba Joe, can I tell you a story? Do you want to know why I'm tagless? It's not 100. I mean, obviously, this was a great opportunity for us to run our TC test. Okay, phenomenal opportunity for us to run our PC.
Did you get booted?
No, I didn't get booted. Okay. No, I decided that I was going to. No offense, Storm. Obviously, I'm doing yours because of the territory, but I'm going to visit around for a few days, Bubba Joe. I am going to seek out alliance dysfunction. I want to see how bad it is. I was told how out of touch I was. All right, because my alliance apparently my alliance runs well. We don't have these issues. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to seek out alliance dysfunction. And that is not why I am in Storm. That's not why I came by, before anybody gets offended. I came here because you have the next available territory, okay? You have the next available territory. But no, that's why I'm going to go around. I'm going to see how bad it actually is out there. And clearly, right here, Storm has an issue right in and of itself.
They have a heart.
There's a friendly tag.
A heart always mean don't raid?
Yeah, Kitty's watching the stream. We have our moments, DJ. It's okay, but that's what the heart's for, right? We don't hit the hearts. All right? Every alliance has some politics, and so that's what I'm out here. I'm going to go seek that out. I want to find alliance dysfunction. I want to experience the frustration for myself.
And just to be clear, if any one of them is watching, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just,
Well, no, clearly not. Even Kitty says, obviously we have our moments, and that's okay. Everybody's got a thing they've got to learn. This is part of it, though. How many players? And this is what I was told I was out of touch on, Bubba Joe. And to me, it blows my mind. Like, I can't even fathom not doing this. All right, but how many players don't read? Like, they don't read.
Gosh.
They don't
read.
Don't
even get me started on that.
I don't even mean events, guys. I'm talking about like your own stuff, your alliance chat.
Oh, I know.
In this case, and again, no offense intended to anybody, but in this case, the heart. Like, players, maybe there's more to this game, Bubba Joe, that people have to kind of keep up with that I take for granted, because I do try to keep up with it, but maybe it's too difficult for some people to try to keep up with, right? Maybe.
Yeah. And what's funny is one of the things I've heard amongst people, a lot is I want more tags, right? I want more abilities to identify either individuals or other tags for alliances. Like, maybe they are they are not necessarily KOS, but they're not friendly, and I want to be able to tag them in a different way. So, people want more alliance tags, but if we're not paying attention to the ones we have, then what's the point?
Right. Yeah, you're exactly right. All right, here, listen, Storm, I'm going to try to open this one up for you. All right, let's see if we can open up RoboBort. He's got some trite, okay? He's got some trite, a little bit of dill there. Okay, that could make a nice yummy snack for you guys. I died. I really need to be running my enterprise here, but I've got crew all over the place. Let's see how I did, though. You think I got most of the way in? Got that Sally out of the way. Oh, that was pretty close, Bubba Joe. One more good schwack, and we're in. All right, so you guys, I'll come back and crack that one here in a minute.
Schwack, is that the technical term?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a schwack button in the game.
I just wanted to make sure I understood.
Yes, we have schwack. Can I hit a 29? Let's see what he's got. Nothing there. All right. Ooh, look. See, I like this. I like this when alliance members feed me coordinates. You guys just find me the bases, you give me the coordinates, and I'll go schwack. Okay, I'll go schwack.
You'll go whack. And what's his big stick?
That's a good looking little base right there. Okay.
No window there.
Okay, I think we're going to switch over to the Enterprise. Oh crap! Cons on my jelly. God. Okay.
Your crews are really all over the place.
Yeah, I normally am not like this. I honestly, I'm really OCD about my crews, but tonight I just moving stuff around, and Okay, well, Ducci is going to take him. That's cool. Oh, we didn't get quite all the way in. That was pretty good. He cleared out 3 of those ships, including that Gladius that was there. So that was pretty good. Let's see. Do you have any other? You guys just find some, and I'll go smack some. Smack them. I know. Walter says there's a lot of players that aren't able to consume all the different mechanics. I get that. I mean, clearly we can see that. Ripper, it's getting late, buddy. How long have we been on? A little over 2 hours. Look at that. We got 2 new members. Hey, guys, we need to, you know what, while we're waiting here for a second, we've got a couple. Did I ever get a 5th player for this Armada? Oh, yeah, Silverside did. Okay. So, now, you know what? We could.
Late. I don't actually know what time it is.
Could have a little bit of fun here with some stars.
That's 2:30 for you in the morning?
What time?
It's 2:30 for him. No, 1:30.
Yeah.
No, 2:30. It is 2:30. Right?
Let me Google that real quick.
He's 12 hours behind me, and it's 2:30
I'm
in the afternoon.
in Germany. It's 2:30.
2:30, yeah. Do you just have to Google your local time?
Yes. That's what I always do.
When you're on your PC, and don't you have your time showing on your PC anyway?
Yes, I do, but the time zones on all my PCs are not set for my local time zone.
Okay, right.
And I do have a clock in my room which is wall powered, and it went power went out for not because the power grid was bad. We did stupid things.
Kitty,
so
whiskey, green,
breaker tripped.
Daddy,
and since then I haven't set the clock again, so it's showing some random time. And that's all the clocks I have available right now. Or very often. So
we're missing a player.
I always end up Googling my time.
Green, are you coming? Missing you, pal. Green's missing. I wanted to look and see if any of these should be starred. Right here, he gets a star. Of course, I don't see anybody else using any burning crew. I don't see anybody else using a burning crew. But now, just real quick, why am I scanning these crews? Why does Whiskey get a star? Does anybody know? I mean, obviously, if I had a bunch of people showing up, if I had a bunch of people showing up, if I had a bunch of people showing up and I had to use stars to get people in, then so be it, right? If I had to guarantee spots, so be it.
Yeah.
But if I only have the 6 player or 5 players here that I do, why would, and it does not matter in all fairness, all right, but why would I give Whiskey a star looking at these crews? Order of operations is what's coming out of the chat. Why would Whiskey get a star, though? Order of operations is the correct answer. Okay? In this particular case, it's not going to matter a whole lot. All right? He's going to proc early, K92. That's right. He's going to proc early for his burning. It wasn't hull breach. It was burning. Now, in this particular case, it does not matter. All right, it's not going to matter because nobody else was using any kind of a burning officer. And burning doesn't apply until the very end of the round, okay? So, now, if other people were using officers, let's say, for example, right? Let's say, for example, that somebody else here had an auger. If somebody else was flying an auger, then absolutely, Whiskey's going to go first. That way, the second auger has an opportunity to have burning on for his first round, which also, again, doesn't super duper matter because the obliterator is in the second round. All right, but still, you kind of get the idea of where I'm going with this. I'm going to put those types of abilities. What if somebody was running Gorkon or Lorca? They definitely get a star because that means any other crit. All right, any other crit is going to have hull breach in the first round. So if somebody was running hull breach, which actually I am, that means because I'm the leader, I'm going first. Anybody who throws a critical here is going to get the benefit of hull breach. Okay? So that's why I would have given him the star if anybody else was, by chance, using anything that would benefit from burning, like another auger or something like that. So, very nice. Nicely done, folks. I'm going to recall and repair so I can get Khan out of there. And we'll put Khan on a base cracking crew, and maybe we'll spend a few minutes to go crack some bases. Okay.
So, DJ, before you run out of time, I think you have something for everyone.
Oh, you want me to give a hint? I can give a hint. Is that what you wanted me to do?
I think you should. That's what I want you to do.
Okay. You're still going to give away the battle passes tomorrow, right?
I am.
Okay.
With Steven Aaron's help, because I don't have that kind of power.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. So, yeah, you're going to take care of... So, tomorrow, guys, just if you're happening to be watching and listening or whatnot, join our Discord. All right. It's... what's that link, Steven Aaron? It's like HTTPS thingy, whatever. Discord.gg/talkingtrack. We finally got a vanity URL, which is awesome. Discord.gg. Yeah, discord.gg/talkingtrack. So you have an opportunity to find our Discord. But if you are not on our Discord, if you're new to our Discord, come in, join, get to the Spam It room, all right, and enter our contest there. 4 battle passes are being given away tomorrow. 4. All right. So that is happening tomorrow, plus a Spam It winner as well, Bubba Joe, right?
And whatever else I can find in the prize closet.
And he's going to also try to find something out of the prize closet as well. So we've got that. Plus, I have given.
I'm going to give away one of your generators. How about that?
You get none of that. I will say that Bubba Joe has been given a hint to read tomorrow. Okay, now he doesn't know what it means, but I did give him a hint to read to you tomorrow. And I am going to give you one tonight. Now, let me be clear. Obviously, we've already seen that maintenance is coming on the 8th. Normally, I give you the 2 on the Sunday before, but I am not doing that since I'm not going to be on the air tomorrow. So I'll give you one tonight, and Bubba Joe can give them to you tomorrow. So let's see. What did I do with those, Bubba Joe? Gonna have to find it now. Let's see.
Just make it up on the fly.
You don't
need to get those approved.
I did have to get it approved, and I had to write a different one. So, do you want me to give you? Listen, I feel like, Bubba Joe, that there's like both of them are pretty broad. Okay, both of them are a little bit vague, but that's how I like to play it. One of them, right. I feel like, is better than the other. Okay, now I'm not saying that it is better than the other. Just as I'm reading them, I feel like one is better than the other. So, would you want to have the good one for yourself? All right, or would you like to have the good one right now?
You should do the good one yourself. These are your hints. You take the good one, and probably have a bigger audience right now, so people can talk about it. So. You go ahead. Drop the good one.
Okay. So here you go. I'll give you a hint that I feel this one is better than the other one that we have for tomorrow. So Bubba Joe is taking the back seat tomorrow. But here's what we've got. So no fanfare, no special hullabaloo. All right, just giving you a hint for the upcoming arc. And y'all can do what you want with it. Let me finish this repair real quick. Okay, here we go, Bubba Joe. Here we go. Event stores are the favorite of the bunch. But, of course, we know every month is too much. But luck is weird with lows and highs. Maybe this month, player choice is the big prize. Ooh. All right. I can personally tell you, I feel like there's 2 hints inside that one hint. Okay, I feel like there's more than one. Event stores are the favorite of the bunch, but of course we know every month is too much. But luck is weird with lows and highs. Maybe this month, player choice is the big prize. There you go. All right, I have a request.
Ooh.
Claude wants to test his Kumari against my auger. Oh, this is terrible. He'll kill it too. Watch. He'll absolutely kill it. All right, I'm going to bring it out here. We'll send him the coordinates. Oh, I guess we have let's see. We have a base that's ready to get into. Did somebody finish cracking this? Did they already clean it out? No. Oh my gosh. We have a base just standing here waiting to be looted. All right. I should not take a scoop. Come on. Look at that, Bubba Joe. 2 million dill, 7 million trite just sitting there waiting to be taken. Waiting. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's coming. There we go. Okay. So here's the Kumari against the auger test. All right. Thankfully, I did kill it. I was going to be embarrassed if I did not. Let's check and see how that went. Now, that is still embarrassing. Look at that, Bubba Joe. Look how much he got. Can you see that? That's ridiculous.
I'm seeing the battle right now.
Okay, so you're a little behind. That's ridiculous amount of battle damage that I just took. Wow.
That's
really impressive. It's pretty daggone impressive. I wonder if
but he's got both anti-Romulans and all his shots are criticals. I mean, that's going to hurt.
Yes, and I was looking, so I was burning. So I got an obliterator shot off, but it still wasn't a critical. I want to check something here. The obliterator has no real condition, right? If the ship is burning, if the opponent is hit by the obliterator, the auger increases weapon damage by 50% cumulative. So I guess it would depend on how many rounds that thing went, which it only went 2, so I didn't even have time for a second obliterator. I would have liked to have seen if the obliterator would have fired again, but okie dokie. Anyway, let's head home. I need to move Khan over because I wanted to try to crack another base. There was another base that I thought somebody had told me about, but I don't remember where it is. Cannot remember. Was it this one? No. Whoa! That one's nice looking. See, I can't reload anywhere tonight, Bubba Joe. Just in case, like tags and all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, can't reload anywhere tonight. There you go. Hey, yeah, I'll read it again for you guys super quick. Event stores are a favorite of the bunch, but as we know, every month is too much. But luck is weird. With lows and highs, maybe this month player choice is the big prize. There you go. Kind of exciting. Crap.
That's actually something that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Ripper knows what I'm talking about. Ripper knows what I'm talking about. And, by the way, just in case you guys missed it during the pre-show, Ripper also said that my hint that I gave the other day was genius. He loved it. Right, Ripper? Say it now for everybody on the stream. You loved that hint.
I mean, I didn't quite word it like that, but
Wow! Okay. Thanks, boss.
Bird.
Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
Actually, in fairness, what I think Ripper said was, at first he didn't get it, but once he did, he thought it was very smart.
Thanks, man.
Is that closer to accurate, Ripper?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if your interpretation of that is I loved it, then sure.
Well, DJ just really
Whatever
wants
you want to believe.
I really just wanted the validation and the approval of Ripper. That's kind of what I wanted.
Because we all know Ripper just flies by the seat of his pants and just drops whatever hints he feels like.
Let's see. I guess this is... None of this is stat-based, is it? Con?
Nope. None of that's stat-based.
Crap. See, somebody told me how to say this in PM the other night, and now I've already forgotten again.
Morale?
No. Crap. Somebody just told me
We're
behind. By the way, they sent me the actual
Joaquin.
biblical.
Joaquin.
Well, I don't feel like that's what it was.
Well, that's what it is.
I can't find it now.
No, seriously.
Wait, housekeeping. What starts with an R? What?
Oh, crap.
I'm confused.
Yeah. No, I have a friend whose name is that, and that's what it is.
All right, so I don't need any
it doesn't
stats
start
here.
with an R.
Put a little defense here. But I don't need any stats, right, Bubba Joe? Is that what we're seeing right here?
Nope.
I need no stats.
You do not need any stats.
All right.
I mean, wait. No, it doesn't. It doesn't start with an R.
Okay, so that's going to free up me to put some more attack over here. Probably not more than... No, that wasn't worth it. Okay, so I still got the most attack I can do there. Okay, so let's hop on up here. Let's open this tuna can. This is a good-looking base right here. Wait, can I even hit a 29? I can, right? I hope so.
I don't know. Who's the sponsor?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, my button's green.
You should.
Yep, my button's green. I can do it.
No, if you cannot hit someone, it shows something else.
Okay.
Just dropping our sponsor there for the moment,
I mean, really, when you think about it, I'm a 44 against this little 29 base. Like, that's really messed up.
Yes, it is.
It's really messed up. Are they still raiding this one? Ooh, they're still raiding that one, too.
Yeah, DJ, you're setting a good example for the people.
I mean, I'm just using the game mechanics, man.
Yeah,
and look, I'm not even looting. All right, I'm letting.
I'm being devil's advocate here.
And I mean.
Oh,
honest,
Drew!
if you...
My raid has been. Drew, don't do that. That is not cool. All right, I'm gonna have to fight you guys now. Don't do that.
Honestly, like if you're actually getting raided and emptied, it doesn't matter what level the person was that, initially.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop that pile.
Base.
I can't stop the pile. You guys, listen, I don't care if you raid it or not, but don't stop these guys. I'm trying to be nice and kind. Y'all raiding my streams. Cut it out. Yes, stop that. You guys are rude. Rude. It's just rude. Are you gonna let these guys have some of that? It's terrible. It is kind of funny.
Horrible.
It is horrible.
When do we get to watch you start eating Vidars in Borg space?
Oh, well, technically I'm not wearing a tag. I could do that tonight. But yeah, I can do it when I'm not wearing a tag. Oh, he was online. Look, he just poured it out. Why would you let me attack you? It's crazy. Sorry, Storm.
Wants to be YouTube famous?
Sorry, Storm. While I'm raiding, bot is going to go wherever I go. That's my fault. I wasn't thinking about it. We'll have to raid some later. Here, we'll go see if we can find another. Let's see if we can find another Armada. I can't raid while they're watching because they're gonna take it. Okay, nothing there. What's up, POTUS? I'm getting ready to wrap up anyway. It's been 2.5 hours. Let's get our super chats up here just for real quick. Let's get a couple more super chats in, and you guys do your stickers and all that fun stuff. Let's get those in. Get the stream up just a few more dollars for the night. Yeah, you guys do that. Let's do some super chats. Let's get some stickers in. And we'll get the chat up. I only need like 20 more bucks. That would be my goal for tonight. Let's do $20. You guys do the super chat. All right. We got Storm, Kitty, Whiskey, Silver, Ducci, and Griffin. Closed. And I guess I'll start repairing these little things. Is it time to start dailies yet? No, not yet. Did I ever go back and check my assignments? See, I really am.
Yes.
I'm bored today. I really wanted to do that territory experiment today. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Thank you, AZ Big, joining our member section on YouTube. You the bomb. Thank you for that. Appreciate that very, very much. Kevin says, let's get some more likes. Yeah, I like that too. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Likes. Likes are good.
Smash that dislike button.
Do not hit the dislike button.
Oh.
Ripper's trying to tank my metrics. He finds it fun. Let's see. I'm about tapped, Bubba Joe. I don't have much more to do tonight.
I think you're good.
Yeah, Looser just hit the unlike button because Ripper told him to. Tyler, welcome to Bronze Membership, buddy. Thank you very much. Tyler joining our YouTube member section where you too can get in on that action. And when we do other videos and stuff, Bubba Joe, we put your names up on the screen. It's kind of cool. Dr. Carl just gave it a dislike because of Ripper. Thanks, Rip. How many do I actually have? I'm going to look. Viewer activity. Let's see what it says. Why is it not showing me? I can't see. It's not showing me what people are doing to it, so I guess I can't see that yet.
You know, it's kind of lame these days since you can't view the public, like you can't see the dislike count anymore. So it's kind of me.
You can't see what?
On YouTube, you can no longer people can no longer see the dislike count.
I didn't know that.
You can only see the like count, which is like, okay. Yeah.
Trying to clear out all my PMs. How did I miss one? I missed one somewhere. I hate pips. I hate all the pips. Can't handle the pips. What's up, Clyde? Clyde's watching. He says, I can't believe you just hit level 29. That's funny. It's also terrible. Shady Pines, thank you coming in with the sticker and the super chat. You are the best, man. $50. And that gets us over our goal. Also, Right Turn Clyde sending us the super chat to make me feel guilty right there. He says, you hit the level 29. Shame on you, DJ. That's true. Yeah, no good there. I hit the level 29. So, Think Tank hit the dislike button because nobody can see it. That's bad.
I mean, you can because you're the channel owner.
Oh, so I can't. I'll have to go back and check later. I can't see it right now. Tyrone says, you think they would ever allow us to use more than one peace shield at a time, like use 3-4 hours to stack?
Unlikely.
Probably not, man. Probably not, because that would take the premium value off of the higher shield types. You know? So I don't think so. Oh no! Somebody just got taken out by a hostile. I didn't know. Sorry, I would have hit that for you. Yikes. All right, here. Can I bring my Rialta up? Nope, sure can't. Let me see what else I can bring up that's cheap.
I haven't
Warp 53.
I haven't done that in like ages,
Let's find something that has warp range 53 that's cheap.
Intercepting like one of those revenge hostiles.
39, 40, 48, 40. I bet a tier 3 discovery is going to be cheap. We'll use that.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ripper. I haven't had to look for one of those in a really long time, but
it's still a thing.
Yeah, it's still a thing. But if I had to do it all over again, DJ, if
I would leave one.
I would leave one.
I would have left
leave
one.
one as hostile.
Sure would have.
Yes.
Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt.
I would have done that.
I wish
in
I had.
hindsight. But now it's too late.
Yep.
Carthax says that the cat has been moving to Bubba Joe and Ripper tonight. Really? I thought I fixed that. I actually thought that I changed those settings. Apparently they haven't happened yet.
It could depend on the delay of your YouTube stream as well. If you're listening through Discord and watching the YouTube stream.
Maybe. Very possible. Very, very possible.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have any questions? I'm going to wrap up here in like the next 5 minutes. JM Cosmo!
All factions positive felt like a smart thing to do at one point.
Yeah, the research
These
and stuff.
days.
Really, Bull. God, here he is.
Too much.
Oh, there's Bull. See, I wish I had a jelly cloak. But I don't have a jelly cloak. So I'm susceptible. I've been thinking about the jelly cloak over here in the Big Mama refinery. I still feel like the amalgam is the one that I want first. I haven't spent any yet. I'm up to 216, so I could get 2 shards of the Constellation cloak. Oh no, wait, that's the refit. That's not the cloak.
Yeah, it's a refit.
Yeah, that's the skin. That's not the cloak. Oh wait, the skin was in the event store, wasn't it? It's not in here. So yeah, I'm still with the amalgam cloaking. JM Cosmo
they really
with the
should,
sticker.
Like, for the skins, they should hide the ones you already have, honestly.
Thank you, JM Cosmo, for your $10 super sticker. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Super duper bunches. Scooby says, I'll like and comment for the algorithm. Thank you. Luke says, how many Vidars do you have? So I actually recently built another one, and then I decided that it still wasn't worth the charge nanoprobes that it was going to take to upgrade Bubba Joe. I built it and thinking that I was going to actually use it, and I decided against it. So here is a tier 1, and that is the only other one that I've got. All right, here's my main one up here. It's maxed right here. But I built one really kind of impulsively, and honest to God thought that I was going to max it out. But here's why I didn't. I'll tell you 100% why I didn't, and this is it right here. This number right here, 1.2 million charged nanoprobes. 1.2 million charged nanoprobes is a ridiculous number. A ridiculous number of faction credits, okay? I can get 600 faction credits for 8,000 charged nanoprobes. 90,000 faction credits that I would sacrifice to have a second maxed Vidar. I built it thinking I was going to do it, Bubba Joe, and then I decided that is the dumbest thing that I could do.
Well, with me, so I've got a second maxed Vidar, and it makes my run so much faster. I can knock out 2 runs at once.
I think that there is a time where that could have been good. Absolutely. Did you see that just fly in right there?
You're using one cell doing a run when you're sitting there half that time waiting for it to warp across the system or to go kill it. You can fire 2 ships and do them both at the same time, and you can knock it up faster.
Is this supposed to... Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just saw this ship fly in. That was a cloaked ship. Did you guys see that on my screen?
Mm-hmm.
That was a cloaked ship that warped in that I could not click, but I still saw it. Did you guys see that? Oh, man.
Wait, were you thinking you weren't supposed to see the cloaked ships? Were you thinking that's how that was supposed to work?
I thought that's how that was supposed to work. Oh, my. So, anyway, listen, back to Steven Aaron's point. I do agree that there's a point where a second Vidar could probably still be useful, okay? I don't disagree with that. But, here's what I'm running on a Vidar. I can't show you because my 5 of 10. 430. Actually, you know what? I did hit Borg. How long?
Yeah, if you're cargo crew on one and then you're not on the other, yes, you're going to get less.
Can you guys see this? It's a really
so
small number. I've gotten my potential cargo, Bubba Joe, up to 437,000.
Wow.
And by the way, I can fill it. Right here. Look here. 435,000. And I lost on that one. So I can come really, really, really close. All right. And I did fill it 1 or 2 times. This is over a day ago. But this was the last Borg I hit. I died on this one hole right here. Bubba, I don't know if you can see it. 435 out of 437. So let me rephrase, Karthak. I didn't mean the dumbest thing for everybody to do. Actually, it not at all. There are definite advantages to doing that as you're coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
I
think by the time you get to those mid-40s, yeah.
At my point right here and now, there's no reason for me to do that now.
Yeah.
Okay. If I was going to do it, I should have done it a year ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And now I've passed that window where it would be smart. Do I have a skin on it?
I'm super excited.
Yes, I do have a skin on it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get the skin. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. You know what? I just realized why the cat is having trouble tonight. I mean, it's not necessarily having a ton of trouble, but I just realized it's because I'm wearing a ball cap. Like real life, I'm wearing a ball cap, so it probably can't see very much of my face. Jeez, DJs, you can't let a camera map your face and then block half of it with a ball cap. No wonder.
Funnily enough,
I've been fighting.
Doing that with their Face ID.
I've been fighting with the cat all night. Mahing, thank you for your $5 sticker. Mang, I'm sure I'm not saying this right. By the way, Bubba Joe, speaking of not being able to say things right, there was a new Marvel movie released this past, I guess, late fall, which I'm behind on. Okay, admittedly, I'm behind on some Marvel properties. I watched what I thought to be Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. It's not Shang-Chi. It's pronounced very differently, and I did not know that. I also watched the Eternals, Rob. I watched the Eternals, and I watched Shang-Chi. Shang. It's not even Chi. It's like a combination Chi and Z. I don't even know that I can actually say it. Shang-Zi. Did I say that right? Shang-Zi. Yeah. Is that how it's supposed to be? Shang-Zi. Shang-Zi and the Ten Rings. What a great movie. What a great Marvel movie. I didn't know if I was going to like it because I was actually not as familiar with Shang-Zi from the comics, okay? But what a great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Daggone. And did anybody happen to notice that Philippa Georgiou was in that movie? I know I'm really late. Okay, I know I'm super late. I know. That movie came out like 5-6 months ago. But I was like, hey, there's Georgiou. I was super excited about it. I
take it you liked that movie more than the Eternals.
I do believe that I liked it more than the Eternals, but I also really liked Eternals too. They are very different Marvel movies.
Yes.
Very different than what you would have expected. and I really liked them both. I watched them both pretty much on back-to-back days. I watched Eternals first, which I know was out of order. I should have watched Shanzi first.
It really doesn't matter.
It did not matter for the purposes of this. Although, how about an amazing post-credit scene in Shanzi? Okay, I was really pleased with the post-credit scene there. Anyway, just if you have Disney Plus, good movies.
If you're not huge into the comics, you may not have gotten the post-credit scene from Eternals.
And I'm not huge into the comics, but I read. I had to read because I didn't get it. All right, I did not get it. So I had to read and then had to do, like some research and things like that to figure out, what it meant, where it was coming from, and all that stuff. But no, I'm excited for both of these properties to see, more movies. I'm really, really excited to see more movies from both of these properties. But yeah, I was just super, super happy.
So, have you seen the most recent Marvel movie?
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was very unhappy with the ending of that one, to be perfectly honest with you.
Really?
Yes.
La 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 la.
I won't give you any spoilers.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
I won't give you any spoilers, but I was very unhappy with the ending of
Spider-Man. Watch it
tonight. Okay. What am I not respecting?
You're good.
Dr. Carl says I'm not respecting punctuation. What are you talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about. Why is my ship not in flight? Oh, okay, it is. Very quickly, let's finish up in the YouTube chat. We're at about 2.5 hours. We've hit our goal. We should go ahead and wrap up. Bubba Joe, thank you for being here. Ripper, you still here? I know it's a little bit late.
I still exist.
You exist in our hearts, full of love and all those warm, fuzzy feelings. Thank you very much.
You exist, therefore you are.
That's right. You exist, therefore you are. Thank you so very, very much. Appreciate everybody for being here. Great time hanging out tonight. Thank you for all of your support through the Super Chat and the stickers. Welcome to our new members. And for those of you interested, please be sure to subscribe to the channel before you go. Click on that little thumbs up so you can hit the little bell, too, because we've got some content coming for you in the next couple days, Bubba Joe. And so super exciting things there coming. New stuff. And be sure to leave your comments in the section below if you have questions. And hopefully very, very soon we will – I'm probably not going to live stream this TC thing tomorrow, Bubba Joe, but I will probably record it and we'll release it as a video. That way it's not super long and not a lot of people are going to be able to watch it. But that way there's a clear, defined video that we're going to be able to put out finally. Out perfectly 100% outlying territory capture scoring. That will be coming soon as well. So thank you very much. Appreciate everybody for being here. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll say bye to the YouTubes as we continue on hanging out here just for a couple of minutes in our Discord stage if you guys would like to hang out. But in the meantime, we will say good night here from the Talking Trek Live studios here on Teaching Trek here on the YouTube screen. We appreciate you guys so very, very much. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Be good. Bye-bye. Meow. Meow for now. See you later. It's been a perfect evening.